All set.
You're live.
We're live. All right. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I don't know. Did I put that hole in that wall there yesterday?
Hold on. What wall? I
There's
didn't
a
see.
fresh hole. I think I did it during trivia. I think.
Oh, yeah. You threw a water bottle.
Yeah. Fucking
Okay.
that was annoying. Solid three-man team, though, aren't we?
14 points isn't bad.
Thank you.
It's good. I mean, it's
10 of them,
normally
I
win.
think, but whatever. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. We'll get there. I'm still reliving the horror of yesterday.
God.
We can't get into specifics, obviously,
Yeah.
but it changed me.
No,
Should.
I think Coleman might be straight now. That it
Yeah.
changed, shocked your system. Where we were, there was a guy who loves the show who wouldn't reveal things because he was also scared. We were all scared together.
Yep.
no one.
It's like
No one should go through that.
No
No
wonder.
one.
No wonder you
No
guys
one should
lost
go
in
through
trivia.
that.
I mean, imagine like.
You
quizzing-
look like a little bit like Jon Stewart. You remind me of him in a good way. That makes
yeah,
you
I can
feel
see
good.
Yeah.
Just one word at a time. You're fine, Robbie. One syllable at a time is good. I like that.
I mean, I've been told I look like Will Ferrell with longer hair. I was at a Red Sox game and the guy was like, "Hey, who you look like?" I'm like, "Try me." And he was like, "Will Ferrell, definitely. I've seen you on screen." I'm like, "No, you definitely see me just
I
walking
don't
down."
see that.
Yeah, I don't see that. Well, with my longer curly hair.
I've heard you get John C. Reilly more.
Yeah, I do. I know.
You've heard that?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
Conversationally, you've heard
Oh,
people
yeah.
you talk about who Danny looks, who Robbie looks like?
Yeah. John C. Reilly.
John C. Reilly.
Yeah. I was at a bar once and some
You
guy.
sound like him a little
it's
bit.
the voice.
Yeah, you
for
know.
sure.
Well, I'm
yeah.
also overcoming a cold. You know.
Oh, great.
It's a big battle.
Fantastic. Good. I can get sick again. Fantastic.
Oh no. Well, hey, it's all right. I mean, it's not contagious. It's gonna be a long day.
No, it won't, actually. Actually, it won't.
Just kidding.
Oh, good. Thank you. Good. I thought you were being serious, Robbie.
I know.
Robbie V's first appearance here. Danny from Billerica is back. I don't know. When was the last time you were here?
I was here in December.
It's been that long?
Yeah, I know. You've missed me dearly. I can
Oh,
tell.
it's been horrible. Yeah. You kind of left the world.
I wouldn't
Not
say
listening
left.
anymore. That's fine.
Oh, come on.
Appreciate it.
Come on.
You used to host the Quantum Kirk show, which I have now co-opted. I've taken over. Because,
is that-
well, it's dormant. What am I going to? I can't
Okay,
wait.
I didn't
do you
know.
think your partner is going to return?
No.
Would you continue the show without him?
Well, you heard. I mean, he just took a job with the Dodgers this morning as an interpreter.
Okay. Anyway.
Bang, 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 bang. Love it.
Yes, I did. Did he? Is that right? Yes,
sure
he
did.
Yes, he did. He did. That is a fishy story.
Very much.
Boy,
so.
howdy, right, Robbie? You're not buying that, are you?
No.
Do you know what I'm talking about or no?
I do know what you're talking about.
yeah.
I mean, look, this interpreter was obviously
I'm looking. Go ahead.
he was gambling on the wrong games. Number one, and first he was getting bad information. So he's a freak.
Well, we don't do locks here.
Well, no, I know, but I'm saying
Sure.
this guy's a wonk. I mean,
It's a wonk.
he's a wonk of the. Well, I mean, he's obviously.
Oh, he's
more-
wonk of the week.
Yeah, he's wonk of the week. I mean,
Yeah,
he's moron of
he
the
has
month
to-
too.
Both.
I mean, the guy's an idiot.
Okay.
All right,
he's
so-
wonk of the week.
He's moron
More of the month. What's the year? Tough with no Y's, right?
No, we'll get there.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
We'll get there.
My favorite.
Dunce of the decade?
Ooh,
That's a good one. I like that.
I like fuck up of the fortnight.
I know.
Fuck up of the fortnight.
He just,
Right. Why
Well,
couldn't
first off-
why couldn't retard start with Y, Robbie? Wouldn't it be easier? You know?
I know.
I'm just saying. But go ahead. Don't mean to offend. Go ahead.
No, don't worry about it.
Sure, thank you. Appreciate it.
No, I mean, so what was this guy betting on? Like, seriously.
Yeah.
Like 2 years
Yeah.
ago, what was he betting on? Like,
The
Colorado-
interpreter.
The interpreter, he's like, oh, yeah, Colorado football is definitely going to beat Oregon when they got smoked on by 35 points 2 years ago. And the other thing, too, he's like, you know who else I want to
Did he bet on that game, or are you just throwing things out?
I'm
confused.
throwing things
I
out.
got you. Okay, I thought maybe you
But
knew more
I'm
than I
trying
did.
to-
You're in the world, so maybe you knew more than I did about the
I
gambling.
mean, I don't know who this guy is. I mean,
Sure.
And
Well-
then he's sending wires. He's sending wires. He's
Well,
not
there are
using-
some, Robbie, who may think that, in fact, he is not the one who's in the gambling.
Oh, is it Tani?
That's what I'm seeing on social media.
Well, I
I mean,
mean,
would this guy have access with a good bookie? Give this guy that line of credit to start with.
probably not.
I would think probably not, right?
You mean without the backing of
Yes,
Fontani?
yes. The interpreter couldn't make any money. I mean, whatever, a couple $100,000.
Yeah, I think it's 500 grand he was making.
Okay, yeah. I think he was first started with the Red Sox, right?
The
I
interpreter?
believe, yes. I want to say Hideki Okojima.
Yes.
Yeah, yes.
the lefty.
Starts with the Red Sox, as always with stuff like this. Keep an eye on it, Robbie. So he is. You're already done. This is March 21st. Yesterday was supposed to be Gus's work start day, but it was not. So March 21st, you're calling him already with 10 days ago, moron of the month. Done.
Yeah.
Wow, that's big. It's big news.
I mean,
Lock and change.
it's tough. It's tough. You know, you gotta.
It
You
is
gotta be
tough.
smarter than that. You gotta be smarter than that.
So you-
$4.5 million.
That's tough.
You know, if it is on Otani, why the hell is he deferring $684 million? I mean, this guy's losing $4.5 million
That's a
year.
good point.
I mean,
That's a
where's
good point.
I mean, that's bad business decision. It's ridiculous.
Does Otani win anything? No.
You know, got to be dope of the day. I mean, where's the oversight?
Wow.
Where's the oversight? Where is the oversight?
Dope of the day. Okay. Didn't you already give out dope of the day or no? Oh, dunce you gave. No, what was it?
No, it's more. I mean, it
Moron was the other one.
What was it? No, Wonk of the week.
Wonk of the week. I'm
yeah,
sorry.
Wonk of the week.
Dunce of the day.
Dunce of the day. I mean, you know,
Wow.
Jerk
Oh.
of Japan.
Jerk of Japan. Yeah, that's a good one.
Okay. Was it?
Yeah, it
Doesn't make
was.
any sense, but okay.
Yeah, you
All
know.
right. Okay. It almost sounds like a place Bob Kraft would go to. Wouldn't you say?
Sure.
We jerk off Japan though, probably. I guess. Although then you'd be jerking off Japan, which wouldn't be very pleasurable. I don't think for Bob. Maybe it would. Who am I to
That's
say?
the shape
It's
of
a
it,
big-
I guess,
it's a-
right?
It's got a Felix shape to it.
Phallic?
I said Felix.
I know you did, but that's not. Nobody says that.
Well, I do.
Oh, it is. Yeah,
What?
it's got that long
What does?
Japan.
No, but I'm saying jerk off Japan. I'm talking about a massage parlor.
Right.
What do you?
You're talking about Japanese people. They're talking
I'm
about.
saying jerk off Japan, but it's not like you're going to jerk off the people in Japan.
They're talking about the island.
Same.
Yeah,
the
it
island
almost
of
sounds
Japan.
like a terrible Epcot idea.
Yeah.
Like, oh, let's go to jerk off Japan today. Well, why would I want to go there? I can get a beer over there. Am I a dunce? I'm not the dunce of the day. I'm going to be the, the jerk off of the January.
Yeah.
January
jerk
jerk-off?
off. Yeah.
January jerk off. Right.
Jinx, you owe me a kiss.
Right. Same day as Martin Luther King Day, usually, right? Jerk off. It's weird.
Probably not.
Yeah,
No.
you don't want to separate.
Yeah. I mean,
So yesterday was, again, you'll see in Portland, it was a terrible, terrible thing. Terrible thing. Nation of Japan's ever gone through anything as terrible as that.
Oh.
Terrible. Terrible. But then good.
Yeah.
Part
good.
2 was stunningly good.
And good.
No?
Yeah.
Well, they were both
Like-
good, but like.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
smooth,
no,
like-
no. The everything we did yesterday, Portland related, we did some stuff here, we did stuff on the road, was actually great. Like, I feel so much better than I did 24 hours ago. But the second place we went to I was equally stunned.
Yes.
Yeah.
For completely different.
And we'll get into it
Yeah.
at some point later on. I hate doing this, but I understand someone's perspective way more now. Way more.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying, Justin?
I think so.
What are you, a dunce?
Walk of the week.
Of course.
there's a lot going on here. I mean, hey, we're flying out awards. We need to reset here. You know.
Oh, we do? Oh, okay. I didn't realize that.
Flying out awards. I mean, we can't we can't just
Sure.
we can't just be throwing out.
I'm trying to get this guy on the network very badly. You know that. I had
I
a
know that.
conversation a week ago today. No, when we were at Milton's. Wednesday?
Wednesday.
Yeah.
8 days ago with Dave Portnoy, my friend Dave Portnoy, who has intestinal turmoil right now.
Some poopy issues.
Yeah, had diarrhea at the Chan Hill Park.
Happens to the best of us.
Yes, at the game last night. But a week ago, he called me and said, you get this guy. You,
I know.
Dave Portnoy, and I, two titans talking about you. So I'm trying to this is the kind of guy I am, Robbie. I'm fighting for you.
I know. So what's the latest?
I don't know. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Well, like the way DraftKings is, it's a DraftKings thing, which is fine. But like
Yeah.
lock of the week, they just can't do it because
No,
I
I
think
know that.
Dan got into some legal trouble, kind of, right? What was that?
So he had can't lose parlay.
Yes, which we all know, of
which,
course, is not.
If you look at it from.
I know. Nobody really thinks that. Robbie V himself is not saying it's 100%. Now, many people around here, fans of mine, have had many steak dinners over your bets.
Well, that's good.
All right? I mean, people are eating steak left and right.
Yeah.
It's Kilo World. Because
I mean,
of
that's
you.
what I heard at Pravetti's. I mean, they ran out. They were
Yes,
like Robbie V.
they're gone. Yeah,
I know, they're
that's what I mean.
gone.
We can make a great deal with Star Market or something. Done.
Oh no, we got to go to Pravetti's.
We'll go to Pravetti's.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we'll go.
I mean,
What
wow.
the fuck am I saying? We'll go to Pravetti's.
I know.
So, steak. What kind of steak do you like, Robbie? You're a medium rare guy.
How'd you know?
Because who do you think you're talking to?
Kirk Minahan.
Yes.
That's what I heard.
Yeah, I know steak. I know steak. I know what kind of steak Danny likes too. They're a fucking steak his wife puts in front of him.
Fucking goddamn right.
Fucking hockey,
done.
hockey puck.
You think I'm
He's
sending that shit back?
Happy as can be.
Fuck no.
Happy as can be. So we are presently working on.
No,
it.
I know.
But your own Twitter account, you are giving out bets, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Who do you like in the tournament? Who's gonna win the tournament?
Connecticut.
Yeah, it's not very gutsy, Robbie.
Well,
But it's a reality, right?
but it's reality. I
They're
mean,
plus. That's how Portnoy
well-
put 600 grand on them, plus 360.
Yeah.
Yeah. Win 2.3.
No,
2.5.
UConn's unbelievable. They're unbelievable. I mean, that Marquette
You telling
game.
me?
I'm telling the world. I mean, I don't even have to tell the world.
They lost to Creighton by 20 2 weeks ago. So I mean,
I
so
know,
what?
but I didn't bet on that game. I mean, they won me groceries the week before. So
They won you groceries.
I mean, you know.
He won me
good.
new tires. I bought new tires.
Yeah.
Really?
Shout out Montante. He probably could have used that.
Or fucking Gus.
I know.
Oh, that's true. He just bought tires for his shoes.
That's a good point. Did we tweet out the show is live, guys, or no?
I did.
Yep.
I don't see that. I see. Oh, 1 second. I apologize. I have my glasses on.
I don't see it.
You don't see it.
No. Probably because I'm blocked.
We are live. Are you still blocked?
Yep.
Did I block you?
You ordered the your henchman.
Did I block you as an individual from
Yes.
the Kirk Manning account? I'm saying.
No.
Oh.
Thank God.
I
know I'm taking
Not
a
yet.
chance bringing
Not
it up.
yet.
Yeah,
Not
I know.
yet. Doing
I
that's
just-
bad.
It's early on
I
in
threw
the
it
show,
out.
too.
I just-
Believe, can I
to
tell you
say
the show
that.
account? You're missing nothing. Nothing.
It's actually been kind of freeing.
Yeah, you're better off without this. Show account's terrible. Wouldn't you say, Justin?
Oh, yeah.
Terrible. Terrible. So in 10 minutes or so, we're going to have Ohio Tate
Yes.
on. He wanted to respond to my criticism. So he'll be joining us at, he'll be looking at the commenters while he's talking to me to see what he should be saying at 10 o'clock. He's like fucking, what's that thing? When you have the guy in your lap.
Ventriloquist?
Yes. Yeah, he's a dummy. Ventriloquist dummy. So yeah, he'll be on in 10 minutes.
You called him one of your least favorite people in
My
the
least
world?
favorite person at Barstool.
Barstool, not,
Wow.
the,
Right
not
now.
the entire world.
Yeah. My top 5 least favorite people at Barstool.
The DMs, sharing the DMs gets a little sketchy. I know you said you're good with that,
Chris?
but cutting off
Yeah.
the context at the end.
Yeah, that's my issue.
Yeah.
He's doing it to make himself look like he's a bad boy.
That's
I don't
tough.
like that. And I like that he deletes tweets. He deleted a tweet being critical of Clemmer, agreeing with Portnoy and I. And then once 6 commenters were like, LLL, he deleted it. That to me that's not good.
It's not ethical.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. And it's also just kind of cowardly. Like, if you're going to let the commenters govern your life, just hand everything over to them. You guys know, you can't do your career like that. I mean, you can. It's just, I wouldn't suggest it or recommend it, but what do I know?
Yeah,
Who the hell
it
knows?
doesn't make sense. Like, I've deleted tweets, but who gives a shit? I'm dating Billerica. I mean, like, it's like, if you
Sure.
work for Barstool, it's your job. So
Yeah,
once you put it out there.
Yeah, especially if you're being shitting on somebody. Where do you live, Robbie?
I live in Weymouth.
You live in Weymouth. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you seen Dave Cullinane?
No, I have not.
Does he live in Weymouth or no? Am I making that up?
He does not.
Oh, where's he live?
Walpole.
Oh, that's a W town. It's a W town you're in, though.
Yeah, it's W Town.
He likes to say that's the South Shore. We're not the relay.
Well, Weymouth?
Yeah, no, Walpole.
Walpole.
Weymouth, absolutely.
Weymouth's so shore.
Absolutely. But
Yeah,
Walpole,
Weymouth's
Walpole's
not
not.
South Shore.
No, I don't think
he likes
so
to say
either.
that, though.
But because he needs something in his life. There's nothing else in his life except for that, if we're being honest. Are you right off the highway?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
It's nice. I'm close to everything. It's good.
You close to everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I got 5 minutes every.
Used to be a movie theater in Weymouth.
Yeah, the Cameo.
Remember that?
It was. Yeah, no, it's still there.
Oh, it's still there?
Yeah.
It's still
it's
running?
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still running.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
Yeah, there's still soda stands from freaking 1980.
From there?
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah,
I saw Jurassic Park there 4 times.
Really?
Yeah, I don't remember exact dates and times.
That's okay.
But
That's fine.
I went with my mom once. I remember that.
I saw The
Good.
Matrix there.
Yeah, 99.
Yeah.
Okay.
Some
How-
some guy got up and he screamed, "Kick his ass, Neo!" at the end when freaking Agent Smith was giving him the
You don't
beating him
say.
up.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I was like, wow, that's very. I was like, I didn't know this was an interactive movie, but
That's
hey,
the best.
You said this out loud?
Yeah, he just got up and he just screamed, "Kick his ass, Neo!" And then
How old are you, Rob? Well, no,
If only
how,
he had Twitter
how
at
old do
the
you think
time.
Robbie is, Justin? Gray hair, don't fall in the gray hair trap.
47.
Yeah, I was going to go like 48, 49.
You probably know.
I know.
You
Yeah.
know is
yeah,
46.
42.
Unbelievable. This guy's 10 years younger than me almost.
Tall dude, too.
Oh, is that right?
Big guy.
How tall are you? Big guy.
6'4".
6'4", 270?
290 probably.
290?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey,
all right.
eh,
Kids?
Yeah, one.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
How old, if I may ask?
2.5.
Oh, nice. Girl? Boy?
Girl. Yeah.
Oh, good. Going okay? Enjoying
Yeah.
the experience?
Yeah, it's a good time.
You're not like Danny, you're not the only person in the world who has a kid?
No,
No? Oh, good. Okay. Yeah,
Tori's
yeah.
loving life.
What's that?
She's loving life.
So are you getting her into the gambling world yet?
No.
No? Well, you got to get her in. You got to get her hooks in. No.
The only, I just try to win her Elmos.
Okay. There you go.
You know?
She and Elmo, yeah?
Yeah, she's got like 10.
Oh, is that her thing? Yeah. That'll go like that, though. Like, Elmo will be, you forget with your kids, it's like you'll go 70 phases. Yeah.
No, I mean, bought her Elmo, bought her Tango. It was great. She's
Tango?
Like, yeah, Tango's a little dog. Good times.
From what?
Sesame
Oh,
Street.
I'm not familiar with Tango. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's all right. I'm pretty sure half the viewers are like, Robbie V, shut the fuck up.
Robbie, don't worry. Do not worry about them. Who cares?
Yeah.
What else is going on before we talk to this guy? Anything quick you want to get to?
We have a couple different clips that might be better for after.
Okay. I mean, if he wants to put them on now, he'll probably want to go now, right?
Here's a quick thing. Did you see they're making a sequel to Heat?
Yes, I saw that's about a year old, that story.
Oh, it is?
Yep.
Did not know that. I've never seen that movie.
What do you want me to do?
I don't know. You said in quick stories. Heat.
What would you like me to do? You've never seen Heat. Do you want me to make you watch Heat?
You don't have to make me do anything.
Thank you, Justin. These two guys were chowing on pizza yesterday.
Oh,
Nope.
oh yeah.
Chowing.
What are you
No.
saying? What are you saying? No.
I had one slice, and you had but he had the pepperoni slice.
Yeah, exactly. So it doesn't. Your slice doesn't even count, Coleman.
It's extra
Why does it not
calories.
count?
Extra
It just
calories.
doesn't count.
What do you mean? What was that supposed to? What bit is this? What do you mean by
Because
that?
I had pepperoni, so you can kind of relax.
Oh, yeah, I see what you're saying. One slice.
I'm murdering this competition.
Really?
It's not even
Okay.
close.
Okay. Coleman, did you exercise yesterday,
Oh
Coleman?
yeah.
You did?
Yep.
You got home?
Got home, exercised, passed out.
I was going to say to you two, let's get some dinner on the way back, but then I didn't want to tempt you into a nice dinner. And also I didn't want to eat with you guys. So
That's fair.
I 100% want to eat.
Why not? But I don't want to get in that. I don't want to deal with your bits. My life
not
is
a
too
bit.
short to deal with your bits. I don't want to deal with it. Is
not
he
a-
around or no?
You said 2 minutes.
Oh, sure. No rush at all.
Yeah.
I mean, do you consider Justin's diet plan to be a bit?
Yes. As do many, I would say maybe the most prominent person at the company also agrees with me.
Oh,
Yes.
Okay, well, is it a bit if it works?
Sure. Could be. Could both could be true, right?
No.
I mean, no.
My
Of course.
my strategy, if it's working,
It could also still be a bit that happens to work.
well, the whole thing is a bit.
Oh, it is.
Not to me.
Oh, really? I didn't know. Why is it a bit?
To have a weight loss competition,
No, it's trying to get you guys healthier. I'm looking out for you.
you are.
You can win $1,000 and lose a bunch of weight.
I
Sounds
am.
pretty good to me.
I am.
Yeah. So then I don't understand.
A bit's not a bad thing.
I didn't say it was. I'm just saying it's not.
All right.
We're surrounded by fatzos. All right.
Big room.
there's
It is
a
a
lot of
big
of
room.
mass in the studio today.
Yeah.
That's true.
You worry about your weight, Robbie?
Do I worry about it?
Yeah.
Well, hey, I mean, this is the product of Prevented Subs, and so,
What kind of sub? What's the go-to sub?
chicken parm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can't go wrong with that.
It's
So
really
good.
good.
A little tough to get in the gym with the kid.
It's
so,
across the street from him too. So
Oh, it
it's-
is?
It's
Yeah.
tough.
Yeah.
Well, some people can cross the street. Some people can't. If it snows, do you walk across the street? Or
I got that. Yeah.
Yeah.
You do. Some people wouldn't. I'm just saying. Some people would barricade their entire family.
Yeah.
But that chicken parm is worth it for you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
that's
once-
brave. That's brave. If there was a chicken parm at that wedding, maybe you would have gone. If, you served- if Greg had served chicken parm that night,
That might have been enough to get me.
that
just
might
out
have done the
door.
trick. All
Fuck
right.
this. If you change the locks while I'm gone, at least I'm gonna have that chicken parm.
No Greg
I know.
updates.
Haven't heard. Not a word.
We tried them recently.
I heard. Sounded like might have been blocked at that point.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think that.
Come on, boys.
One sec. I think that was the. Case. Good morning. How are you?
What's going on?
How's it going, brother? You wear hats backwards, so I'm
riveting.
gonna start talking like that too. What's the
Riveting show so far.
What's that?
Pretty good. You guys I said riveting show so far. Good. You guys had to call me in early, so I stepped out and I'm ready to go.
Okay, good. Thank you. Thank you for your assessment of the program.
It's a shot at the guest.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I know.
who would care? So you wanted to reach out in response to me saying that you're my least favorite person at the company.
Yeah, I mean, I think at best it's a misunderstanding of what you're talking about with the DMs.
Well, how about the worst?
But I would say at worst, I would say that you are also acting like a big bad tough guy when we're not. Like you're saying that I withheld part of the DMs. I would say you're also withholding part of the DMs.
Which
but
part?
I'm hoping it's just.
You can.
Well,
wait, you released it. You can release whatever. I said on the show yesterday, Clemmer, you can release whatever you want. I don't care. What happened was, in my opinion,
Yeah.
well, my opinion was you said we went back and forth, and you said this Kelly Keegs thing, and I gave you some advice, and like I said, use it, don't use it, whatever. I wish you luck. Do whatever you want. My thing is, I wouldn't get hyper focused on one thing because at that point you become defined by it, and then after a while, people are like, oh, here we fucking go again, which I don't think you've done. I think you've not done that, which is good. And then then you said, hey, I have this Valentine's Day thing. And I was like, well, if you have that, you should definitely go for it. No?
No, again, I feel that's part of the story, but that's why I'm hoping it's a misunderstanding because I think, at least in my opinion, we were friendly at the free throw contest.
Sure. I don't think we
I mean,
talk much, but yeah, no, I did no problem.
We fist bumped on big free throws, nothing special, but
Sure.
But anyways, I would just say, like, if you go through, and I agree, Barstool, there's certain things you wouldn't release, but like our DMs, I don't think you have a problem. I don't have a problem with it.
I don't have a problem
But
with
if you go back to the beginning,
Mhm.
first DM is you reaching out to me, being like, "Hey, great blog," and I said, "Thanks, I'm a big fan of yours."
Right.
And then we talked about the omitted line, what I got taken out, blah, blah, who cares?
I don't remember that. What was that? I don't remember that.
It was the Kelly Keegs blog, and I was like, hey, like they took out a line, and you said what was omitted, and I said that I talked about her OnlyFans.
Oh, yeah. Right.
Yeah, who cares? But
Sure.
You're like, yeah, that's fine, whatever. Okay, so that's the end of our conversation. Then I get hired full-time, and you DM me again, and you're like, hey, congrats. And
Yeah,
I'm
sure.
like,
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
Right.
Yep, everything great. So I would say at this point in time through that, and then I come to the free throws, I would say, and I was a Kirk, and still am a Kirk Minahan fan. Like,
Thank
I like
God.
the show. I like listening to you, whatever. Cool. Sounds
Wonderful.
Good. Sounds good. From there, I leave the free throw, and I get another DM from you. So it's the third time that, like, you've reached out to me, which
Sure.
is great. Cool. And it's like, hey, do you want some advice?
Yeah.
And you're like,
Oh,
feel
this
free to
is
say
the
no, I won't be offended.
this is the Keeks thing.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
literally say, like, I literally said, yeah, I mean, Kirk, if you have advice, anytime you want to give it to me, please do.
Right.
And you said, like, hey, you've won this war already.
Right. Yeah. We
killing
went over that. So so you think it's a misunderstanding? So what am I getting? What am I getting incorrect?
So the part where you're saying that I was trying to act like a tough guy and where I cut off the DM,
Right.
I thought in my mind, not that you need me to help you, I thought I was doing. Well, listen.
You don't have to do that.
No,
Tate,
stop.
you
But listen.
no, I'm not stopping. I'm telling you. I'm just telling you as a colleague. Don't on my end. Don't worry about that. If you don't need to help me out. If you, it read to me like, hey, Kirk said, yeah, don't do that. But you know what? I'm a bad boy. I'm going my own anyway. That's how I read it.
Okay. Well,
Which I don't even really care about. I'm just telling you it's how it read to me.
Okay. Well, so I did cut off one part from Kirk. And this is going on at like 4:30 in the morning, which I think is hilarious.
Yeah, I was on my daughter's college tour. I think I was before I went running in the morning. Yeah.
Yeah. So I will say, yeah, Kirk said, look, if you actually wrote that,
Go for it.
you have to release it. It was funny. Or like, do that. That's funny.
Right.
And I responded right away. And I sent you the beginning of the blog. And I said, yeah, I've been working on it. And I think it's really funny. But I also understand what you're saying. Like, is this going too far overboard? It's already the decided fight. I'm losing. Could I lose ground because of this? And you just didn't answer that. So where it's like, hey, I withheld like one DM from you where it's like, oh, I'm a bad boy. That wasn't what I thought I was doing. I thought that if you wanted to like continue to mentor me, give me advice, you would have responded. But I didn't want the whole world to be like, yeah, Kirk told him to write this. And if you remember, I didn't even release it until like 3-4 days later. So that's where I'm calling it a misunderstanding, is I thought you were actually giving me advice, and then I took that advice.
All right, okay, good enough. Fine, whatever. So I'll give you my other Kirk Minahan nickel's worth of free advice. Take it, don't take it. You're doing fine on your own. I wish you nothing but success. Don't be deleting tweets because commenters are saying that you're taking L's, like you did with the Clemmer thing a couple weeks. Don't do that. I'm telling you, don't chase commenters. If you chase commenters, eventually they're going to govern your life and they're going to fuck you over. And when you worry about them, it affects your performance.
Yeah, I'm going to take that to heart. And you're right. I fucked that up. Like,
okay, good enough. That's perfect. Good.
I will say, I'll say this. I disagree that it was the LLL that I was running. Like, dude, if you tweet, I could tweet that the sky is fucking blue. And you're going to get, 10, 15% of people are like, fuck you, dude. You fucking try hard. You suck.
Of course.
Like, I can take that. What I didn't like, so this was actually before I was full-time. I was still, like, just moving, packing in Ohio, whatever. And I tweeted that, which we were all on the right side. That was bullshit. That was, like, Clemmer did not finish the
Well,
town.
you're not on that side. You deleted the tweet. But Portnoy, right.
So,
you're on the other side.
It wasn't the LLL. I get that shit for writing Ohio blogs every day.
Mm-hmm.
It was the people were like, oh, he just copy and pasted Portnoy's tweet. Oh, he's just trying to rub elbows.
Who cares,
with the
though?
big dog.
Who cares?
Well, and then so I look back and like literally Dave had tweeted something very similar like 2.5 minutes before. And I was like, fuck, dude, the last thing I want to do is look like I'm like sucking the dick of the boss.
But why? But Tate, if that's what you think, who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Who fucking cares?
No, you're right. I
right.
learned from that. I won't be doing that. And I was wrong in doing that. But I don't think it was the LLL. It was the, dude, are you sucking your dick boss before you go full time?
Okay. All right.
And that was the first time I'd ever like gotten like, you're right. Like it was the first time I was a fucking teacher 3 days before.
That's my only concern with you is you're not my least favorite person in the company. I shouldn't, I will say that. There are people, I hate chaps way more. But I would say like, that's my final piece of advice to you, because it seems like you want to fly on your own and I appreciate that. And I wish you very much success. Not in the mini golf tournament in Chicago, because you're not winning that. I am. Success to everything else. But do not let the commenters, just life is too short to sit there and be like, gee, L or whatever, hey, you suck in Davis. If that's what you think, like that's what you legitimately thought. You thought, like we all did, that Clemmer did not make 100 hours, including Clemmer privately. So you tweet it out and then just let it float away. It's a fucking fart in the wind. It goes away in 2 seconds.
Yeah. I wish I didn't do it, but that's what I did, and it won't happen again. So,
All right.
And honestly, Kirk, if you have any fucking more advice, like hit me up. I appreciate that.
Well, great. I will do that. All right, hang in there, Tate.
All right, Kirk.
See you later. There you go. Well, he fell on the sword. No?
Yeah, a little bit.
You didn't think so?
Well, like when he comes on, like when he first came on, he's like, you got to bring me in because I'm watching the show and it's so boring.
He said that to you guys behind the scenes or not?
No.
When he first came on.
That's like a bit, though.
Yeah,
It's like he's trying to do us. I don't mind that.
I think it's the explaining which comments were the one that got to him. It's like
Well,
it should be none of them.
Yeah, right.
You know,
or they get to you.
Sure,
Or they
but-
get to you. I mean, they get to people. I get that, but you don't. That's just my piece of advice. But I knew he'd come in and be kind of like,
but to pinpoint exact, I don't know. I think that's the wrong move.
Yeah, I know he was like, there were old messages between us that are gonna make me look bad, and then he just read. I was like, no, they're not. That's exactly what happened. Like, I don't know. Whatever. What's that?
Someone also sent me a message apparently in a private chat he had with a bunch of people, like Tate's Army or whatever.
Yeah.
If Twitter would let me respond to DMs, this chat would have more viewers than this show. I don't know if he was talking about.
Who, about us?
Maybe. I don't know.
I mean, he can talk all the shit he wants. I mean, who did he say that to?
I don't know. Someone just sent me it on Twitter. That it's like a
Tate
message
tweeted that?
A message that he sent.
Oh, whatever. Who cares? I'm not worried about Ohio's Tate. He didn't seem like he was, again, I think he's one of these Twitter tough guys. So go for it. Knock yourself out.
And to your point, like, even if he's saying the same thing as Portnoy, like, who cares if he's sucking the boss's dick?
Sometimes you agree with him, sometimes you don't.
I mean, who's really going to criticize you for that?
Sometimes I agree with Dave, but he's an idiot. So what? Like, yeah, you can't worry about that. Are you working on this, Justin? You investigating this or no?
I will be.
All right, good.
It's not the case.
Good. Yeah,
Robbie V should probably send out a few tweets sucking the dick of his future boss, though, right?
That's true. Yeah, you should support Portnoy. I can see what do you do professionally, if I might ask?
I work in financial services.
Oh, yeah, I can see that. From home or in the city?
Hybrid.
Yeah, kind of going a couple of days.
Yeah, going a couple of days, sitting home a couple of days. It's not bad.
Nice.
He's a big numbers guy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What are you, his agent? I don't understand. Why are you doing this?
Oh, we've known each other since kindergarten.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. You guys grew up together, right?
Yeah, we grew up together.
Plymouth River Elementary School.
Were you actually friends, or were you just kind of in school together?
Yeah.
No, we're friends.
We're friends since
The whole way?
Yeah, the whole way.
Oh, wow. All right.
second grade. Mrs. Hawks
Okay, well,
Ducky
Good
class.
times. Yeah.
okay. No, if you need that specifically, but all right.
Good.
Oh.
What else is going on?
I guess kind of in relation to this, a blog line being deleted was the main story coming out of this son of a boy dad today, and it's pretty wild. Some accusations from Chris Castellani against Francis.
Really?
Yes, this is insane.
It's absolutely mind blowing.
So they're just talking about the Castellani thing, and then Francis says this.
Good.
There is one other piece that he did that was pretty nuts.
Say it.
He included in his first draft of the blog that he knew that I had harassed Bree's social girl,
Who's that?
Peyton.
You harassed her?
That's what he wrote.
Damn. He knew that you
And
harassed
then
her.
Why did Francis
Nate
harass
read
her?
it
It's terrible.
And was like,
Lunatic.
what does this mean? And I was like, hang on. And I went and talked to Peyton. And I was like, hey, this is really uncomfortable, but this is what he just said. I don't know if I've ever made you feel uncomfortable on a
You
professional
said, did I
level."
harass you?
No, I was very careful, because no one has ever accused me of anything like that. I've never heard that. I've never really worried about that.
Right.
And she was flabbergasted and then like angry that he would just make that up. And then she got.
Why does this guy have a job
another
with the company? Like,
That's
what
fucking
we're saying.
insane.
like, why is he not fired? I don't understand.
now.
Like, I don't understand. Like, what's his proof of that? Call Castellani. I'd be curious. We have his number?
And based on some of the things going on around about Castellani, you
Yeah,
should probably be careful about
no
casting
shit.
stones,
Fucking
right?
insane.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I don't
Out of the
understand.
blue, just
Do you have his number, Coleman, or no?
I'm working on getting it real quick.
Like whether or not that's even true to put that in a blog.
I mean, I don't really get it. I don't understand. And for him to do that takes a lot of balls. I'll say that. I have his number. I'm going to give it to you?
Yep.
Jesus.
Not sure what's going on there.
That's not good, Robbie.
No, not at all. It's bad
Wonk of the week.
decisions.
Oh, God.
Once of the decade.
Perv of the planet.
Hello?
Is this Chris?
Yeah.
Chris, it's Kirk. How are you? You're live on the Kirk Minahan Show.
Kirk, what's on, man?
What's going on? What is this? We just played this. What was it from?
Son of a boy dad?
Yeah.
Son of a boy dad, where you wrote in the original blog that Francis was harassing some employee or something?
Yeah, I was never going to put that in the blog.
It was on there, though, right? That's what Francis said, no?
You said that Nate told him to take it out.
No, I talked to Nate. I told Nate I was going to take it out.
But you wrote it originally.
Not in the published blog, no.
But it was in the one you gave to Nate.
It was in one of the drafts, yeah.
Why would you do that? I mean, is it true?
It was information that had been relayed to me.
But do you think it's incorrect now?
That sound.
I don't know. I shouldn't have wrote it.
Oh, so you're wrong. So you're saying you're wrong.
Yeah.
All right. You think you've handled this week badly?
Yeah, of course. Took a fucking
Okay.
beating, dude.
Well, what?
Here-
But that's different than like you could. I've taken a beating before and been right, and not taking the beating been wrong. I'm just saying like where. Like, oh, go ahead. No, you're gonna say something.
Well, no, I think the first blog I wrote, generally speaking, and you guys talked about on your show yesterday, was content. Like,
The third,
I don't-
the second one was stupid.
agree. Yeah.
Okay.
I think up to the point where Francis responded, which I figured we'd get a response. Like, I'm not going to
Of
sit here and
course
be like,
you-
hey,
of
you
course
can't
you
come
should.
after me. Of course you should.
But then
yeah,
you handle it by like pouting though.
Yeah, I should have taken more time to write it.
And the video,
I,
the Twitter video was very weird. I thought, like, I don't know.
Yeah, well, that was just I knew that was going to get engagement farming. I mean, I didn't really have any agenda with that, as I normally don't with those. I mean, I'm not trying. I'm mainly just answering questions. But
So what?
yeah, look, I
go
mean-
ahead.
yeah, I mean, dude, I think, like, I'll be real. I'm not pretty much a lot of the last year. I'm not happy with in terms of my output. Maybe not my blogs and shit. Like, I think I work hard. But, like, I mean, I see the writing on the wall, dude. Like, I probably buried myself this week. I actually talked to Francis last night. Like, I don't, in general, I'm not super proud of my behavior. I still think the first blog I wrote was one of the, like, better things I'd written in a while.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
but-
I mean, I'm fine with all of them. I'm just saying that you can't write something if somebody punch you back in the face and then like pout about it. Like that doesn't make any sense. Like that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, and I don't know what the agenda is for the Unnamed show either, but, like, there's nothing I'm going to say that's going to change how people feel about me at this point. Like, there's nothing I'm going to say that's going to make people feel better. Whether it's defending me or criticizing me, it's like, I've been around here long enough to know that, like, once people have made up their mind, they've made up their mind.
Okay. But yeah, so we were just kind of trying to get to because we just played that cut from what show is that again? I'm sorry.
Son of a boy dad.
Son of a boy dad. That because Francis like this guy friggin' wrote in a blog, the original post that like I'm harassing somebody at work, which I mean, to be honest, like A, I don't think you should be writing, and B, like if you don't know that, why would you write that? That's crazy to write about somebody.
Yeah, I'm not going to defend it.
Okay. All right, we'll talk to you. Hang in there.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay.
Sheesh.
I mean, I don't mean, you know, I'm not.
You're 2 for 2, I
I have to
guess.
defend Francis. I'm just, you know, that's crazy behavior.
I mean, Nate got absolutely ripped for putting that pedophile line about Tate.
We're not
and
defending
everything.
Nate here.
I'm not.
This
I'm
is not
not.
a home for defending.
I'm
Nate.
not. I'm
I'm
just
blaming
saying,
Nate for
like-
this, honestly.
Yeah.
I think this is all Nate's fault. But no, yeah, right. That's crazy. If I was Francis, I'd be fucking out of my
scorched
mind.
earth.
So, but whatever. There you go. That's Castellani. Tate and Castellani. Oh, well, anyway, what is going on? Oh, go ahead.
Did Nate tell Francis that it was in the draft, or did Francis himself see it in the back end? I mean, that could also.
It's a good question. I don't know. I don't know how that works. I've never blogged. Maybe, but they're all a bunch. You know that gets around like in the office.
I just think the woe is me thing gets old.
I heard some of it there.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. It's like
So I'll say about Tate. At least he was like, "Yeah, I fucked up. Whatever. Like I'll do better next time." Castellani, it's like, "Well, I just haven't done a good job the last year," and it's kind of like you can tell he wants people to be like, "No, you haven't." But it's like I'm not getting into
I think
that.
based on what we've seen, Tate will rebound and he'll be interesting and do something
We'll see.
entertaining.
We'll
Whereas
see.
Castellani, I have no faith.
Worry about this Tate's Army, though. I'm gonna be able to sleep tonight. The Tate's Army going after me.
Tater tots coming
Yeah,
at you.
the tater tots. What's that, Justin?
I think they're the Patriots now or
Are
something.
they? Oh, boy.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, who knows? The deletators,
yeah.
I can't get it. Deletards? Yeah, there you go. Deletards. Anyway, what else going on?
So the premiere show of the Menors Minifan Network dropped last night.
I call it
boy, is it
Shattuck.
boozy.
I call it Shattuck and Shitfaced as the co-host of the show I heard last night. I listened to Running this morning. It's on my competitor, Menors, your boss. Your old boss, Robbie, right?
My old boss.
You
yeah.
jumped ship.
I did jump
Yeah,
ship.
I mean, he called you retarded many times.
I know. There's a little revisionist history here.
He did not call you that?
No.
Yeah.
So on the what was it, State of the Union?
Yes.
No, so VD was said, well, Kirk called Robbie V retarded and everything, but what he didn't say was but what he didn't say was
Which, yeah.
the first.
Which I'm still not.
I know.
The jury's still out.
I don't think it's out. I think I'm good.
I think we're deliberating. This is not 12 Angry Men. I think this could just be like we're on
But I'm
trial.
here for the people.
Sure. Steak.
Steak.
Yeah.
Groceries.
Promedies.
Bills.
Prevettis?
Water bills?
Prevettis,
Prevettis. Yeah.
Prevettis, which is in Weymouth?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's right up the street from me. But anyway,
2 locations.
Across the street.
No free ads.
Shut up. Go
no
ahead.
free ads. All right. But when my show originally came out,
The Robbie V show.
yeah. I mean, Menor said, "Well, it's a horrible show." Right on
Right.
Mike and the Minifans.
Terrible.
I know. So then then after that, he was like, it was some Mike and the Minifans where he basically said, he's like, we give Robbie V's a charity case. He does it from some mental institution, right? So where's the leadership?
How have I been as a leader so far?
You've been fine.
Fantastic. Great. Fine. Battling Dave Portnoy for you.
Yeah, you've come around.
Come around.
Yeah. Menor's,
From what?
Well, you said I was retired to.
I haven't come around that yet.
Well, no, but
But I believe in everybody.
you do believe in everybody.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But the thing is like Menor's. Then he said, then he was going to throw the Robbie V show off, and then
Ridiculous.
And then Montante had to come in, and he's like, "Why are you throwing Robbie V off?" I'm like, and then other people were angry too. I mean, the state of New Hampshire was fucking up in arms. I just don't understand.
Yeah, state of New Hampshire was not happy.
No, they
Jesus
weren't.
Christ.
Yeah, they were not happy.
Sununu issued a statement.
Yes.
He did actually.
So
he called me personally.
he did. Oh,
Yes, he
good.
did.
So
He was
Tom,
like, this
oh,
will
I'm
not
sorry, get in the
stand.
way. Thought maybe we were done with that.
Montante, not the governor.
Thought maybe we were done with that bit. Tom and Alice Shattuck were on Menors channel, my enemy. I listened to Running this morning, some of it. I can't listen to my own voice, which is not a lot. And it was when Riccio was on my old show, Enough About Me. I forgot. Like Riccio tweeted that I should kill myself, and these and all these people, all these idiots were like, "Oh, he was a great guy yesterday." You're so fucking dumb. But they did a pretty good job. I thought Tom did a pretty good job. Alice Shattuck, did you watch this or no?
I did.
Did you see it?
Yeah.
She was wasted. Fucking, I hope she's not breastfeeding this kid. This kid's gonna his head's gonna explode. Jesus.
Oh, the guidance on breastfeeding's actually changed.
Has it?
Yeah, they now say if you can
Listen,
see
Coleman, pay attention. Yeah.
get ready.
Yeah.
If you can see the baby,
Sucking on titties.
You can see the baby.
if you can see the baby, you can feed the baby. So basically, if you can get to your child and get it on your tit, it's okay to feed them.
What does that mean?
What the fuck are you talking about?
It means like-
I'm sure you're making sense. So
It used to be like you could have like 1 glass of wine and then feed the kid and you're okay. But now it's basically
Oh,
like,
you're talking about alcohol.
yeah, they're saying there's as opposed
If you're not blackout drunk,
she's saying you have 6 of them and you can see the kid, you can breastfeed them?
yeah, basically.
You have 6 glasses of wine, you can fucking let the kid suck on your tit?
Apparently, there's less alcohol in the breast milk than they realized.
so
Originally.
if you're not
Really?
blackout drunk,
What?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So when
Is that true?
when Clemmer
Were you
had-
breastfed, Robbie?
when Clemmer has his kid when he's
I have
50,
no idea.
You don't know that.
No, I don't.
How about you, Dan? You would know that.
I was, but it didn't take. I was
She was just disgusted by you.
yeah, pretty much.
I can imagine.
I got jaundiced and they switched me over to Similac.
Coleman was definitely breastfed.
Oh, hell yeah.
I was, yeah.
You were dead. Yeah, you were dead. As was I.
I would not have expected that.
Why do you say that?
Normally I feel like breastfed people end up being bigger people.
Oh, is that true?
I don't know. That's what
I feel like that's just people that drink milk, like a lot of milk. If you drank a lot of milk, you end up bigger.
Well, you're drinking formula anyway.
Yeah.
right because formula is packed and it's expensive now too. Have you seen the price of formula?
No, I remember when they were little, you'd do the scoops and
Yeah, you still do that, but it's like It's like,
I miss
what, 60
baby. I
bucks a
love babies. Not like Justin. Like I actually I miss the smell. Like with
The
fucking
smell?
yes, the newborn
of
baby
shit?
smell. No, of newborn babies. They smell different.
I don't know what they smell like.
Okay, sure.
when they're not covered in shit. I agree.
Well, you know what I'm saying. That little. I always say those little moments with the kids in the middle of the night when you're feeding them and it's just you and them. It's the greatest.
That's nice. That's nice.
I would love to. If there's a minute fan out there that wants me to babysit their kid, I'd do it.
You could babysit Oliver. He's 8 months.
In Billerica?
Yeah. I'll bring him down here. I'll bring him to the studio.
Okay,
forbid
that's
you
fine.
have a wedding.
You Justin babysit?
I don't know.
Put some hair in his chest.
Well, I also have a 4-year-old, so maybe he'll be safe.
Oh, totally. Yeah. Completely safe. So Alice Shattuck that house is not safe because she is fucking black. Do you have some cuts from this? Or
Yeah,
no?
so this is when, I mean, right off the bat, you can tell she's absolutely happy.
7 times she brings up the same thing.
Oh, yeah.
Let's get right into it. Right into it. Big doings today, Alice.
I don't like all the music.
Yeah.
Very radio-y.
We were going to record one last night, and then too much was going on. We had to wait for today's revelation.
Right. Last night's kind of collapsed.
So, like, okay, maybe she's, I wasn't too familiar, so, like, maybe that's just kind of how she talks, whatever. And then she just,
Sounds like any Mud at Night segment from like 2018, really. But yeah.
so then she starts with the interrupting.
It's so crazy to me. It's so crazy to me that you as a person who is literally fucking dying. You're dying. You've been around dying people. I've been around dying people. Like people who are literally going through
goddamn
this
phone, Danny.
transitional period from the realm of the
Wife's checking
living into being dead. Right? And it's such a
Is his wife a ball breaker,
profound,
Robbie?
Deep.
That's a good friend right there.
He's a good friend.
That's a good friend. Go ahead.
Crazy experience.
You don't know Greg, though.
Yeah, I know Greg.
You know Greg?
They used to not get along.
Yeah.
Oh. You get along now?
I mean, I haven't
We weren't at the wedding.
at Greg's wedding.
Yeah.
Because Greg's
No,
a
but
high
I mean-
school. Greg's a high school friend, so they were.
You didn't go to high school together.
No.
Oh. Well, you grew up together. Why are you being so dismissive? Did that seem ridiculous?
I mean, I wasn't getting where you got in school.
Oh, you went to private school?
Yeah.
Oh, rich side of town?
What?
Rich kid or no?
BC High wasn't
BC
that
High.
right?
Oh,
It wasn't.
BC high, BC
wasn't
low.
like a
BC
Coleman.
high,
All the
BC
time.
low.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know why they don't have stairs there?
Why is that?
Because ferries can fly.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Go ahead. Go
And
ahead.
the idea that you would spend the last days of that fucking tweeting at people
Oh, was it
about
recently?
politics.
I have so in.
No, it's literally recently. It's at you. It's at Kirk. It's at everybody.
well-
The dude's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
It's at Turtle Boy. Most recently, it's at Turtle Boy because he's had the Karen Reed stuff.
And
so
he's had a falling out with the
his young jerks people are
yeah,
pro Turtle
these
Boy,
are
and
all
he's
those
against it. It's whatever. It's whatever.
But-
Honestly, like it's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
I like Turtle Boy, and I probably believe him about shit more than I believe.
She keeps repeating the same thing over and over, too. Like,
same
what's her
thing.
point she keeps making? At one point, Shaq's like, shut the fuck up. Like, we know what you're saying.
She's trying to say that she discovered Riccio through KMS, but knew about him
Right.
back then and was
Right.
trying to call him out. And she says that like 7 different times. This one.
Let's get something to it. He's apologizing. Now, can you imagine? That's all it took.
Right.
That's all it took.
The guy's a fucking pussy.
Look, Alice, he's dead. 1, 2. He's not.
Like you can tell he's
He's a
just getting
pussy.
more and more.
He's
Well,
dead,
yeah, I
and he's
think-
a pussy.
I think that's absolutely. Yeah.
And I say that as somebody who, I mean, like, he is a Kirk enemy. That's not why I'm.
This is
mad
like the
at
6 or
him.
7 times she's
Yeah.
gone
This
through
is like
this.
this is a person
She-
who's
right.
been fucking haunting me online
Okay,
for 15 years.
She
I mean,
said
I'm
that,
not-
like, she
I'm
said,
not-
this is like the 5th time she said this in like 20 minutes. I'm running. I'm like, Alice, what the fuck? You tell Shattuck, who's a dummy, of course, but he's like, stop.
Well, the look on his face too. The first couple
He's gonna
times, he's like-
smack her.
and then by the 3rd time, he's like, "Oh my god,
Jesus.
like I
Imagine living in this
and
world
it-
with these two.
Wild.
you big asshole!
Yeah. She's like, you're an asshole.
You're a big dick."
Yeah.
So this is
All right,
from the Enough About Me podcast. correct?
Exactly. So now.
This is before. So
Yes,
and
everybody,
it's funny.
everybody
because-
listening knows when this was.
Can I say something?
Okay,
now?
you've been. Yes, go ahead.
You don't have to put up with me.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
Which is that, like, I didn't at all.
This is
until
what,
I
Justin? Like
started
2 or 3
my
glasses of wine or
re-listening
something,
to-
or no? Are we at baby? Can the baby suck in his tit, Danny? Do you think, or with her at this point, or no?
Oh, definitely.
You think she can still see?
Well, actually, that's a good
That's what I'm
question.
saying. I don't know.
She might be kind of at that point where
She's definitely feeling good right now.
That's a wine drunk, right?
The Pediatric Associated.
Yeah.
American.
Let me tell you.
Yeah, it's nothing worse. But yeah, they all have their like. I'm gonna be the one that makes sense. Everybody, make some sense here. Turtle Boy and Riccio was 15. At first, he would go after Howie and Kirk and Jerry, and this is not enough about me. This is not enough about me. Not me. Like that thing, you know? You're like, great. You've made a great point.
You don't have to put up with me.
Right.
As soon as you're like, can you please just get...
It would be a great win for Manners if Shattuck had just fucking shot her during that. Just been like, you're right. We're just blowing her brains out. But you're right. She had that moment. She's like... I gotta say something. It's like, okay, we know this is gonna be really stupid. This is why I do not miss drinking at all. Going to weddings and watching people start like this and then get progressively worse as the night goes on. And you're the only one like this. Everyone comes over. I was like, I know, like, what?
You got mud hugging you.
Like, why don't you like me that much?
I just love you, man.
I see EI events or even like small with like, everyone says that you're so nice off the, but like, why won't you talk to me? Like, just get the fuck away from me.
They start talking about Rangers baseball.
Yeah. Mutt that night at the Marconi Awards when he was drunk. Like,
I need to see the car.
I just want you, like, we don't say this to each other. We should probably say more, but like, I just can't thank you enough for what you're doing. I'm like, get the fuck away from me. I'll never speak to you again. Ever again. Ever.
But at one point, Alice goes, I love the Minifans. I love the Minifans. Yeah. And then kind of like blacks out for a second. I think. Yeah.
It's,
I love those guys.
Can I just can I interject one moment, please? Because this is like every Minifan's problem, right?
No, it's not. Every Minivan has a problem.
This is every Minifan's problem, right? I don't know.
You're saying that like I don't love the Minifans. I love the Minifans.
Danny is an alcoholic. I mean, you understand this, no?
What?
Like a few drinks, no?
Yeah, I do like a few drinks.
Are you a beer guy or are you
Well, before I usually just drink what's it called, Maker's Mark, and then just the Harpoon IPAs. But like, I'm not gonna go on the Robbie V show and be like, all drunk.
Of course not.
I mean, for God's sakes.
Tells you a lot about that network, doesn't it?
I know.
Oh yeah.
You know, well, I mean, I just think, and I'll just leave it at this. Where was the quality control?
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
That's right. There it is.
Where's the moderation of the content? Well, I will say, so they recorded this. My understanding is today's Thursday, right? So they recorded it Tuesday, aired it Wednesday. So yesterday on the Burn Barrel podcast, they actually addressed what Alice consumed. She claimed she didn't drink that much, and she only had Truly seltzers.
You listen to the Burn Barrel podcast?
Well, for research.
The fuck do you do all day? What are you doing?
I do a lot, but I got stuff on in the background. I listen to everything.
She said she had how many?
How was the roast
I think
beef?
she said she only had 2.
How was the roast beef sandwich at the place Portnoy did the roast beef review in Billerica? Do you know?
The
Liberty one?
Liberty. It's pretty good.
It's pretty good?
It's not like high caliber North Shore roast beef, but for
solid.
Yeah.
What's the best
it's pretty
pizza
good.
place in Billerica, in your opinion?
So it used to be Peeny's, but now they've become Danny's Pizza.
Okay.
This is it used to be our friend Sneaker's favorite.
Oh right, yeah.
I've come back around to Stromboli's. I took your advice. I tried the individual.
You got to have the individual.
The big.
Yes.
It was a game changer.
Yeah.
So not to be cliche or anything.
That's okay.
It was very good.
I like Mr. Stromboli, so yeah.
Very good. Stromboli's good. And then not Mamma Mia's. I always mix that up.
Manja.
Manja. Quite good.
Bob's a big fan. The guy owns a place.
Sneakers also put me onto the gnocchi there, which is quite good.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
What's Sneakers doing eating all this stuff?
Well, I don't think he eats a lot
Sneakers
of it.
a Riccio guy. We learned yesterday.
Was he?
Oh yeah, he and Riccio were buddies. That doesn't surprise you. Come on, you know that.
I don't think I knew that part.
Yeah, so yeah.
I don't know that.
What anything else from that or no?
No, I mean, I have some more, but we also have a call that's coming.
Oh, hello.
Yo, bro, GP, bro.
Hey, what's up? Where are you, Graham?
Well, that's what I'm going to ask you. Hypothetically, bro, if you were going to pound cheeks on a Greyhound bus, how would you do it?
You're saying?
Around,
are you saying
legs around the waist, or bend them over?
Are you saying anal sex, Graham, or traditional vaginal entry?
Traditional.
Okay.
We only do the back. We do the back door when we know they got a trust fund.
Yeah, right. Of course. Give me the options again, Graham. I'm sorry, you confused me with that answer.
Yeah, my bad. I mean, the chicks are all over me on this thing, so I'm not going to the bathroom. Should I do the legs around me on the waist,
Yeah.
and like throw them up in the air or bend them over. It's limited space in there, you know.
Yeah. I'd say bend them over.
All right, can you do me a favor? Ask Coleman how he usually takes it from behind when he goes in a Greyhound bus.
Coleman, how do you do that when you have anal sex in
Bend
the
them
Greyhound
over.
bus? You get bent over?
Bend them over.
Thank you, Greg. There you go. Okay. So anal sex, if you know they have a trust fund. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, look, everyone's got a strategy. All right. What else is going on?
So, Kirk, I don't know if
a
you've
crazy
actually
show
had to
today.
go on a Greyhound bus, but those bathrooms are very small.
Very small. I've been in Grey. Oh, sure. Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
It's a long
worst.
time, but yeah. Rico had to go on the bus as punishment from
For sleeping.
New York to Chicago falling asleep. He took it like a champ. Yeah, I don't miss that.
Isn't he probably just sleeping on the bus, though?
Yeah, but I like to have control. I would not want a Greyhound bus. A tough scene.
That's true.
That's tough. Way tough on the
Well,
train.
it looked like one bus was better than the other based on what.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. What else going on?
Since Danny's here, we haven't really dove into the Daver stuff. I mean,
Go ahead.
where's it
Floor is
stand?
yours.
Fire away. Well, I had a conversation with my friend Daver yesterday.
Yesterday.
Yep.
Okay.
I called him up, said, "Hey, I'm going to be on the Kirk Minahan show. Don't know if you're familiar with it."
What was that show?
Oh, is
Yeah.
it?
Oh, yeah.
He wished me luck.
Yep.
So look,
Are you surprised how non-playful he's been?
not really surprised.
Who is he angry at the most in the blame?
So he claims he hates no one.
Okay, it's a lie.
I think for Visionless Dave for putting it out there, I don't think he's thrilled about that.
Right.
And I think Michael Montante has addressed his issues. It sounds like they may have had a conversation as well.
Sure,
And I think-
Montante's probably most to blame. I
I think
agree
he's
with that.
kind of worked through that. I think what Michael says is that that connection between VD and memes probably would have happened anyway. You know,
Right.
so I think things would have come out.
Doesn't like Danny's doing a lot of pointing at himself for this. David, rather, not a lot of pointing at himself.
Well,
for this.
if
he paid his debts, maybe we're not having this
But
conversation.
I think he did.
Robbie's a man pay his debt.
He did pay his debts.
Yeah, he did.
Robbie's a man. Forget that. It's a man pay his debt.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
But also on the thing though, if you entrust someone with information, you shouldn't, and that should just stay lock and key.
You say you're going Visionless Dave. You're saying.
Yeah. I'm not. If someone borrows money from me and I'm waiting for it for.
What if they're telling you it's for reasons that it's really not for? You don't care.
I mean, it's.
You're a man. You keep your lips. You done.
Well, I think you had an issue.
I respect that.
You had an issue with it being taken public, like you did.
That's what he's saying.
It was, yeah.
There's certain issues that you keep in house.
Right.
And that's one of them.
That's one of them. Okay.
Like,
what if he doesn't pay you back?
Well, that's a damn. Unfortunately, for the amount of money that I believe it was, and correct me if I'm wrong, it was like what, $40-$60?
No.
No.
Oh wait, sorry. The bachelor party was $500. Right?
500.
For
right?
500, yeah, that would definitely warrant maybe a flight out or a conversation.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
No, Robbie V is not incorporated in the South Boston mob.
No, Robbie V is a finance guy.
Yeah, but for the
As a finance guy, did he ever hit you up for a loan? Did you ever write him, sort of a loan process for Daver? Did you ever drive up to Patriot Place and get $40 from him, like many have? Okay. The line for that was longer than the line to get the Springsteen. I didn't realize what was going on. That's what, Jeff and I just cut everybody who wanted money from him.
Get a little counter.
Yeah, I didn't realize that. Will he be back in the world?
I don't think so. I think
Really?
I think he's gone. I really do.
Well, good for him if that makes him
And
happier.
he honestly sounded as happy as I've heard him in a long time. Probably because he doesn't have to talk
That's
to me
definitely
every
not a
week
face or
anymore.
anything.
Huh?
Yeah, people who can sound really happy on the phone for
Well,
2 minutes definitely aren't.
Yeah, maybe.
He was always a
Listen to
sensitive.
me?
He was always a sensitive guy, though.
I have spent a fair. I'm not saying I'm best friends with him, but I consider him a friend. We spent a lot of time talking to each other, and granted, a lot of it was with a microphone.
Sure.
So I feel like I have a read on the guy.
Yeah.
And he sounded the last few times I've spoken with him, he's not been happy, and he seemed a lot freer now. So
Well, that's great. I mean,
and
if he's happy, that's great. I don't care.
I feel like
Daver,
I feel like I kind of took the brunt for his sins. I mean, that's and look, I'm all for the extra dildo.
Go ahead, go ahead, Danny.
Why?
Please let's
Let's get it out here. Let's cards on the table, right?
Okay, I'm okay. Go ahead. Put your cards on the table. But go ahead.
I'm definitely stumbling into dangerous
No,
ground.
I know. I go ahead. You seem like you're fired up.
I'm getting well. This is about as fired up as I get.
Well, I understand. Go ahead.
I got to provide some content.
Sure.
Basically, so it just so happened the timing of Quantum Kirk going on hiatus also aligned with me having a very busy period at work.
Okay. Pardon me.
The cause for the hiatus definitely had to do with Daver saying, "Hey, look, I'm out."
Well, I would say if one of the people stops listening to the show or doing the show, that probably has something to do with the hiatus.
Oh, absolutely. But we were kind of going in that direction anyway for some period of time.
Sure. It was,
and he's always been great about saying, Danny, whenever you want to start the show up again, go for it. Find another co-host. So that is my intent.
Oh, so the show will continue?
The show will continue. Quantum Kirk will be back, mark my words.
On which network?
We'll see who has the better offer.
What the fuck?
What if I tell you right now I would like it to be on me who's given you thousands of hours of enjoyment, right?
That's
tens of thousands of hours?
At least.
Yes.
Yeah,
I would like it to be on my network.
Okay.
Is that a yes?
That's a yes.
Let's fucking go.
Yeah, thank you.
What a
Let's
negotiator.
fucking go.
Oh, blocked by Menners.
Now you're back with Rob. You and Robbie are together.
We're back on the same network.
I don't
Yes.
know. I mean,
Who is your co-host going to be?
That's to be determined. I've had people reach out.
Give me some names.
Andrew Augustus.
Okay.
oh yeah. By the way, he won dope of the day for showing up stinking of weed.
he did win
That
that
was
day.
tough.
He
Sorry.
did that. You're right, Robbie. He did win that day.
No, if you get enough dopes of the day, do you automatically win more out of the month? Like, is it a cumulative award or?
That's
are they
never
separate?
happened before.
No? Okay.
You usually learn, I guess.
Who else has reached out?
I've heard from Steve. You'll have to tape. Could be an interesting one.
Sure.
I've had conversations with.
Why not a floating sort of thing? No, you don't want to do that.
I could maybe do that. I mean, look, I fully admit. I mean, David drove the show. I mean, he was the guy that kind of drove the car on it. I could try to do that, but
no, yeah, I'm just.
It might suck. I mean, I just enjoyed doing the show. It was fun.
Sure, I think it's a good idea.
And I was loyal to my co-host, which I thought you'd appreciate.
You definitely were.
Kind of bash that.
And I don't dislike Dave. Like I think my thing is when something like that happens, I feel like I deserve zero blame in this. Maybe Dave disagrees. If Visionless Dave goes on a network show and talks about it, we're not going to not talk about it. So then.
And he and I had that conversation that Sunday. And
he knows that.
I mean, what I did say to him that day, I said, look, it could be one of these things where Kirk kind of comes in and says, I don't want to talk about that, and we move on. I said, or they could do the whole show on it. Little did I know we are going to do the next 3 shows on it. Which was
that was in response to his response.
Correct, because then at that point it was fair game with him calling in, and obviously that second phone call
was
when he wasn't
bullshit.
listening, that was tough.
Right.
I can't defend that. And he knows that. I think where he's gotten annoyed later is that it keeps coming up. He keeps getting tagged and stuff.
But
I'm not saying it's right or wrong.
But I mean, let's be honest. The last 3 weeks, how much is that?
Not much, and that's what I
nothing.
said.
Even more. Less than 1% of 1% of the show has been about.
It's going to be a joke here and there.
Right. It's a joke
because he's stuck to his guns. He's pretty much stayed in the weeds. And what I told him yesterday is, look, I'm going to come on today.
Like he blocked. You think he blocked me? He blocked the show. Which I don't care. That's fine.
I actually thought that was kind of funny.
Yeah, but I don't think he's doing it to be funny, though.
Well, he says he doesn't want to be tagged in anything anymore. That was his frustration.
I have no problem with that.
Change that.
No, I have no problem with that. If it makes his life easier, who cares? Like, he's a nice guy. I know, but like it was breaking.
And I never had any financial.
It's also breaking balls. It's not like I don't think he's a horrible. Like he owed a couple of bucks to somebody,
and he did pay him back. And was there some shady shit? Maybe. I never saw it.
So you're down on Visionless Dave. You're saying?
I don't have a problem with Dave. I thought it was interesting that it was. I did feel like that segment was shoehorned into a show that was not
by us.
No, the rundown.
Oh, on the rundown.
Because it was like that was not a great rundown, and I'm not.
And then at the end, he was just kind of like
10 minutes to go. It's like, by the way, Visionless.
It was a great move then. Yeah,
I mean,
it's good content.
I mean, because then we talked about it for
right
many weeks. So I'm a little.
But like you could have been like that about the wedding thing. Like anybody can be sensitive about something. Like this guy's been called a retard 300 times. Like he could be sensitive about it.
And that's on the air.
Yeah, right. But he's not. You could have chose to be sensitive about that, but you weren't. He didn't choose to be sensitive. He is sensitive about it and reacts that way, which is, if that makes his life better, like getting it, then that's great. Do I think he's not listening to the show? I don't believe that.
Right now,
yes.
definitely.
I think he is today.
Yeah.
No question.
Hey, buddy.
No question.
He's probably not happy about the Ohtani joke.
Pay up. Let's go. Pay up. Yeah. Well, none of us were happy about that. That wasn't good for anybody, Rob. What's your take on it, Justin? You look like you're deep in thought.
On the Daver thing?
Yes.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's shitty that he didn't.
You're blinking crazy like somebody we know. I won't say who. I know. I don't want to give anything away, but I can't. Was I wrong about that?
No, it was the strangest thing I've ever seen.
It was something.
Yeah.
No one does that.
Only one person. Yeah. Anyway.
But yeah, no, the Daver thing is just.
I like Daver.
I like him too, but just take it on the chin.
Yeah.
I'm sensitive as fuck, so who am I to say anything?
So yeah.
I mean, that's the pot calling the kettle black.
That's true too.
I think it's easy to say if he had come in that day.
It'd be
sat
over.
in this chair. And
I think it's easy to say. It's true.
Yeah.
Like it would still be a joke, but it would be a joke like it's like funny. Like I don't know. Who knows? Anyway, did Coleman win dope of the day during the Jim Tomei thing?
Well, if I heard I could retire if I had $1 every time I heard Arnold.
Yes, I think we all could. I think we all could. What else is going on?
Yesterday on the Dozen, you mentioned about how you were drinking a Subway cup. Do you see the Subway news?
From a couple of days ago.
Yes.
Yes, I did. I wasn't happy about it.
Yes, that's tough.
I have said many times, Coke is better in the fountain. Pepsi is better in the can. I don't know if you agree with me on Robbie or not.
I don't really have a strong opinion. Usually just drink Coke, to be honest with you.
Right. Well, there you go. Pepsi was once, many years ago, Subway was once Pepsi years ago.
Yeah.
They went to Coke.
In 2003, they signed a 15-year exclusive deal with Coke.
And they re-signed in 18 or whatever?
No, they didn't.
It was a year by. They just left it as.
Well, no, it was just, I think in 2018 they could do anything. But the problem is that they probably, all these Subway places already had Coke machines put in.
Right.
So they were still just ordering from Coke because they would have
My brother Ryan,
turnover.
One brother Ryan was at one of the last Subways in the world that stayed Pepsi, the one in Holden, lived around there. Because we used to go there and still have Pepsi. Like, I don't fucking have this. But now they're going to go up to Pepsi in 2025.
In 2025, it's a 10-year deal. So it will be exclusively Pepsi
See you later.
products.
The fuck out of here. See you later. Which Jersey Mike's is as well.
Yes.
Pepsi's taking over.
Justin, that also makes them a Mountain Dew brand.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
But yeah, that.
Yeah, I guess 2025. That's probably when I'll.
I'm with you. The
drink my Mountain
glass bottle Pepsi, which is hard to find now.
Oh,
It's quite delicious.
very good.
But
So is the Coke, by the way. The
Mexican.
the real
Yeah,
sugar.
the Mexican.
Yeah, that's
real sugar Dew.
it's good. Yeah.
So good.
Well, trivia question: where was the first case of Pepsi bottled? It's a town not far from here that has roots with Barstool.
Milton, Massachusetts.
That's correct.
Good hint, Robbie.
wow.
Robbie. I never got that hint.
My grandfather.
Is that true?
My grandfather was on that assembly line.
Oh, there you go. I didn't know that. Huh. All right.
So there's some history for you.
What else? Get some big stories. That's one of them today, Justin. What else?
I did see this clip of AOC talking about
Yeah, I
Rico
saw
not
what
being a
else?
crime. The Richard Simmons thing the other day. So after he said that he hadn't died or whatever, yesterday it comes out that he actually does have skin cancer.
Oh, he does? But is
Yeah.
it severe or no?
I'm not sure. He just said that he does in fact have skin cancer now.
Okay. Great. He has skin cancer. Okay. I know why you care about Richard Simmons, but why do I care?
It's fabulous.
Well, it's just the complete turnaround on it.
Well, he's a weird guy. The guy's had a lot of issues. You know, I'm not sure what to say.
Wait, wasn't he kidnapped or he locked himself in his house for 3 years?
Yeah, there's actually a pretty good podcast about that.
Oh, really?
Like 4 or 5 years ago, they were trying to figure out what was going on. I think it was like 4 or 5. It was pretty good. Something Richard Simmons. Finding? I forget. I don't know, but it was good. What else? What do you have, Dan? You have any notes or no?
Yeah, a couple things. I actually thought one thing from the Shattuck podcast, guys, did you catch the part where I think Alice had strong thoughts on both the producers here?
Oh, I didn't hear. No, I bailed after about. I went to one of my Billboard chart podcasts. They focus on week by week.
That's
That's
probably more worthwhile.
Way more for me. It's like these two guys, 6 hours they spend on like a chart from 82. So I was all in. But I bet after like the 5th time she said about the 15 years of Riccio harassing her. And like Riccio was like an underrated in the show's history, like lunatic. Like I undersold the other day with a bad guy. I had forgotten what a terrible guy he was. I was looking for his obituary because I want to go to it. I always said I would go in a clown outfit to his wake, but I don't think he's kind of they won't even have a wake for him.
You don't think?
His brother is way up in Apple.
He's the vice president.
Oh, that's right.
Apparently, he like
Dan
invented
Riccio.
the iPad.
Yeah, he's got like $600 million.
Well, didn't you or somebody call that out at one point, and that sort of actually tamped him down for a little bit?
Yep. But guys like that can't help themselves.
The Enough About Me interview was pretty entertaining.
I had forgotten about that,
especially at the end when he wants to do a movie.
Yeah,
podcast
movie
with you.
podcast. It's just crazy. What did Alice Shattuck or Tom Shattuck?
I believe Alice.
What did she have to say, Coleman? Or Justin? I can't hear it.
Way, and you were like, but not Steve. And I was like,
Not
well,
Steve.
I like Steve a lot, but I do think Steve is like weird and like.
What did she
autistic
say she was
sometimes.
drinking in this burn
And
barrel
you
thing?
were like,
I believe
no.
it was Truly seltzers.
Okay.
But it was like an extra high alcohol content.
She had
Truly
40
seltzer.
of them?
I think she said she had 2.
No chance.
2 was
2 like
Will that fuck you up?
7%.
no.
No.
Two would get you halfway
Right.
normal because if you're
And she's she's a woman and a little small, but I mean like 5, 6.
Well, she claimed on Twitter that Tom roofied her,
Yeah, I could see that.
which maybe
What was
he
that?
did for.
me laughing at a joke.
Okay, not only graze your bits, Justin. You know.
If she had the Truly Extra, they're 8%. 16-ounce can, so maybe if she did 2 of them.
I hate to sound like George Steinbrenner, Coleman, but I think you need to cut your hair.
Oh, I will.
It's too long. I don't want my producer. You look like an asshole.
That's fine.
Yeah, I want this hair cut.
Let's do it.
I'm at the point now where I think I want you guys to start shaving your head too.
No, I'm not shaving my head.
You'll shave. If I tell you to shave your head, you shave your head. What do you care?
I don't.
Grotesque either way.
No, I don't want to.
Look like Harry Knowles with hair or without hair.
I'm 27 years old. I don't want to.
I was shaving my head when I was 27.
Well, I have a better hairline, I guess. I don't want to keep it.
I don't know about that. Hairlines.
My hairline's fine.
No, it's starting to retreat a little bit.
My hairline will be great.
No, it won't.
My grandfather, on my mom's side, kept his hair his entire life.
How old was he?
He died when he was late 70s.
Okay, well, you're not going to be that old, so don't worry about that.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. So shave your head.
No, I'm not gonna shave my head. I like my hair.
Coleman, there's half a pound of weight right there in that hair of yours.
I know about that. Was kind of my answer.
Justin's vain. He cares about his hair. You don't. That's an extra. That's a tenth of a pound.
This guy also won't do a cleanse before.
It's a tenth of a pound. Yes, he will. He talked to me yesterday. He'll do the cleanse. Yep. Yeah, he'll do the cleanse.
You ever do one of those before? They're fucking brutal. You piss out your ass for like
$1,000, and you're the champion.
Yeah, easily.
I'm so good. It's not even close.
Okay, good.
What do you think the odds are at this point between these two?
Coleman's minus 48,000.
Wow.
Let's go. Then take me. Take me.
Yes. All right, go ahead.
Walk of the week.
And then Steve immediately went.
She's
on
talking about
KMS
how all the producers are
and,
retarded.
Called the Burlington Mall security to name drop Bill from Milton's at them so that he could park his.
He's a name dropper.
What is going on here? Why is she talking about it?
That way. I have no problem with it.
Apparently, they were having a conversation the night before about how all of your producers have been retarded in their own way.
Right.
And Tom Shattuck said, "No, Steve's not retarded."
But does she hate you too? Is that what you're saying?
No, they seem to hate Coleman.
They hate
She
Coleman.
hates Coleman, but then Justin, she called you stupid.
Everybody hates Coleman. What do you think, Robbie?
Good show.
Do you like Coleman or no?
I do like Coleman.
You don't hate him?
No.
How about you, Danny?
I
BC
like
guy.
Coleman.
Okay. What?
He's a BC fan, Robbie V.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Who's the other guy we had? Didn't some guy own like a chicken place or something?
The Shoppers Cafe.
Shoppers. Is that him?
Yeah.
No, that was him?
Yes.
No, I don't think so.
No, this guy was like a hardcore BC fan. He had like a coffee shop in Haverhill or something.
Yes. Oh, what was the coffee shop name?
It was also like a chicken place at night?
Yes.
That was insane.
He named his kid Meter, his daughter.
What the?
Yeah.
That's
It's psychotic. Go ahead, play the rest of the sound.
I want Justin to win, and I don't want Coleman to win, who I don't like. That being said, I'm extremely concerned right now. Extremely.
About what?
Because
thank
somebody
you.
needs to talk to Justin about the importance of macros and not just
Oh,
macros.
I don't care. Okay, I don't want to hear that. I know. Jesus God. It's bad enough when he does it.
It's just, do you think they did this on purpose to try to be like?
Yes, to have me talk about them.
Yeah,
of course they did.
Done this before, and it's very. My advice to them would be like, you kids who are going to see this, stop.
I think they're past that point now. Like their kids are already humiliated. What does it matter?
I don't get how they have time. They have 5 kids. They do a podcast.
They don't pay,
every
their
day.
kids are probably dirty.
They do 3. They now do 3 podcasts plus Tom's on the radio.
Guarantee.
How do they have time?
I assume they have boys and girls. I don't know.
Yeah, I think the oldest is.
Kirk, they guarantee 2 of their kids will have sex, and that daughter will get pregnant with an incestual child. What do you want me to say? You know what, Robbie? I'll say it here. Block of the week.
Yeah, I mean,
Steaks for everyone.
Hashtag DK Park.
What are the odds? Can't be great odds on that though.
Why not?
Because it's pretty obvious.
What do you mean?
If something is obvious to happen, you don't get great odds on it.
Oh, I beg your pardon. Oh, you're saying? Oh, I thought you meant what?
You could parlay it with.
I'll say minus 130.
Minus 130.
I mean, it's very difficult, I think, to get pregnant that way. I think. I don't know.
I don't think it's any more difficult.
Oh, is that true? I
With
thought
your
there was some
sister?
sort of no. Isn't there like a? I thought that was no.
Like if you're related to the person,
would
there's
have
like a
to-
force field.
I thought. I don't know. I never had a sister. I would have tried. I don't. Justin, you don't have a sister, do you?
I do have a sister.
You've tried.
We have. I have not.
Okay, I'm just trying to get
think about it.
Yeah, that was a weird pause. You have not.
Nope. Definitely have not.
Never. No penetration.
No anything.
No bus rides. None of that. No Grand Bennett stuff.
Nope. No.
Coleman, you have a sister.
I do not, thankfully.
Okay. Your brother magically did not do that to you.
She would have been safe if he did.
Coleman's brother it was like a sitcom episode. This magician brother gave him breasts, and they couldn't figure out how to get rid of him. It was like a growing pains episode. Yeah.
I got a date.
Yeah.
I want more Chris Coleman. We need more.
Well, you might get him soon.
Is he gonna have a show?
Find out. Who knows? We're in negotiations. I'll say that.
Okay.
We're in negotiations. Maybe Menners will steal him. That would hurt.
That would suck. Yeah.
That would hurt. But yeah, that's my prediction. It will be Shaddocks will be grandparents in the next 3 years. Unfortunately for them, it'll be 2 of their kids who have the baby. But it's still exciting to be a grandparent. I look forward to that. You know what I mean? One day, Robbie, 20, 30 years from now, you will be as well.
You would not look forward to that.
To being a grandparent?
Not of an incest baby.
Yeah, I know. I mean,
well, Kate's adopted, so we're safe, I think.
Still, it's
what?
Still not great.
No, I agree. They're younger. It's maybe I think it's also illegal.
Yeah.
In Massachusetts, I think it is. Yeah. It's like DraftKings. It's state by state.
Incest?
Yeah, like Mississippi. I'm sure it's fine. No. I would think.
Incest is a crime in all states, even if consensual by both parties.
Damn it. Wow. That kills our incest podcast we were going to do on the Kirk Minahan show. We have these 2 people have a kid together.
You're
Okay.
Libertarian.
Look, whatever. Oh, consenting adults.
Apparently, they don't have that law in England, right? Speaking of the royal family.
Were we speaking of the royal family?
I figured the Kate Middleton thing would come up at some point.
But when you said speaking of the royal family, we weren't, though.
That was a very poor segue on my part.
That was one of the worst ever.
Thanks.
What else? What else is going on?
What's going on? What did you hear about Kate Middleton? I was looking up this.
She's a victim of incest, you're saying?
I heard there might be some domestic. Well, I think. Well, the royal family is famously incestuous.
Yes,
that was supposed to be.
That's a big Jerry bit.
It didn't make that jump.
I understood. Yeah,
but there's, I guess, one of the rumors. So my wife has also been on some of these message boards.
Oh, maybe I've communicated with her. Well, actually, they won't let me in, so I wouldn't have yet.
What do you mean they won't let you in? Like on Reddit?
No, the ones I've gone in a couple of times are like a couple of my Springsteen message board groups. We've closed them because we're our own group. That's happened to me on the royal message boards a few times.
I see. So,
like I filled out questions a couple of times, and I've gotten to the point where I don't know the answer, and it's like, you're fucking not. You're not in here.
That's because you don't want the people that just come when it gets
Correct.
So this is kind of you're kind
like
of
when Bruce got arrested for was thrown out of court, but when he got arrested for that DUI, people wanted to get in there.
I see.
Yeah.
When the going gets tough, and when the going gets good, people.
Correct. Yeah, which I think is fine. Yeah, but go ahead.
So yeah, she and by the way, she's Diana's Head and Shoulders 52. That was wrong.
Go ahead.
What does that mean?
Go ahead, Dan.
Never mind.
That was her handle. He's trying to be funny.
He said there may have been some.
Oh, here you go, Colin. It's a new one.
Bit detector.
Yeah, I understand. I understand.
That deserved that. Failed bit.
Go ahead. Was he like this as a kid?
Who, Danny?
Yeah. Oh, Coleman. Yes,
Oh,
Danny.
yeah, Coleman. Yeah, he's the same as the day we met.
Did he look like that as a kid? Was he like a little version of this?
Yeah.
Him? No, him. Danny, I'm asking you.
No, he actually looks almost exactly the same.
I can see.
You look like that when you were 8 years old?
He's always been tall.
Really?
Yeah.
Gray hair?
Same outfit. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Go ahead. Royal family.
Good. Really good wiffle ball player. Hits lefty.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. Good pitcher too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Anyway, there may have been some domestic violence.
Oh, good. Let's throw that out there too.
allegations,
Why
yeah.
not? Yeah. Why not at this point?
After I just.
Francis.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
shit. What else you got? What other notes do you have, Danny?
Well, I think one thing I can't get over Coleman yesterday. The comparison of you being a Knicks fan when you brought up the whole thing about Joe Torre.
He's stupid.
That equivalency was. I mean, I say a million dumb things, but that one just.
Yeah, this is why everyone hates Coleman right now. Coleman's the most hated
But he's
person,
lovable.
maybe in the
He's
history
lovable.
of the show.
He's
That's not
lovable
true.
though. He's lovable.
Of this show, people in this show.
In the show, people hated Chris for a while.
Chris who?
Clemmer.
Oh, I'm talking about the core show.
Right.
Kirk Minahan, Mike Geary, Dave Cullinane,
Robinson.
Andrew Augustus, Justin Trudell,
Steve
Robinson.
I will say that
Jack Coleman, host, producer, and
that
Mike.
first 2 months of Steve, people were out on him.
Discord, you were leading the charge.
No, this was before my time. When Steve was replaced by Dave for that month, no one was Team Steve.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, but people, I see people say to me like, "Yeah, I don't like Coleman. I love the show, but I don't like that Coleman guy." I'm like, "Yeah,
Like Mutt.
yeah, Mutt's one of them for sure."
Steve was more
Jeff's one of them.
polarizing.
I don't know.
Jeff's not a Coleman guy.
No,
I think Jeff is deep down.
I know you think that. I think that's nice. Nope.
Helps me sleep.
But he's likable. Like that's the thing. He doesn't.
What's likable about him?
Coleman.
What is likable about him?
Exactly.
I don't know. He's lovable.
Lovable?
I think so.
You love Coleman?
He's a pleasant guy.
Love.
He's a nice guy.
He's a good dude.
He's a nice guy.
He's a rider guy.
Thank you, Robbie.
Let's all go around the room and say one thing we love about Coleman.
I don't like
I
anything
don't,
about
I
Coleman.
don't need that. No.
Okay, fine.
I love his smile.
What else do you have in your notes?
Well, I think Robbie V had some BC trivia questions for Coleman. Actually.
Good.
Great.
All right, so I have two.
Two BC trivia questions for Jack Coleman, graduate of 2021,
22.
22.
Even though he's a graduate of 2022, he shouldn't. Nope. know both these because if you're a BC football fan, it's ingrained in your mind.
Go ahead.
Sure.
Okay. So in 93.
93.
BC beat Notre Dame.
Notre Dame.
41-39. Who was the kicker that kicked that field goal?
I've been asked this, and I didn't know it last time either.
How do you not know this?
I don't know,
dude.
I just don't know it.
First name is David?
Yeah,
Is that right?
David Gordon.
No, we'll give you the answer. David Gordon, yeah. He was never going to know that.
Nope.
You know, coached the team when they won that game.
Nope.
Really? Went on to win multiple Super Bowls.
Oh, actually, Coughlin.
There you go.
Yeah, it was
There you
Coughlin.
go. There you go.
All right, the second one. Now, when BC in 2007, they played Virginia Tech. And it was a huge Thursday night game. I actually watched it at the Union Brew House. Anyway, now we all remember the Matt Ryan catch. I mean, Matt Ryan TD. Now, who was the person that caught that catch to win the game at the end?
I have no idea.
Andre Challenger.
Don't know.
He doesn't know anything.
Oh.
Don't know.
Why'd you get mad? He just doesn't. I realize he just doesn't know anything.
I know stuff.
No, you don't know anything.
I know decent stuff. Yeah.
All right. Well, here's the last one.
The three.
Better know this.
Go ahead.
So on the Hail Mary that Doug Flutie threw against Miami in, I think it was 84. And
it was 84, November of 84. The
November
Thanksgiving
84.
Saturday.
Yeah,
Saturday for Thanksgiving.
Yeah. So who was the one who caught the touchdown?
Oh,
in the end zone?
Coleman, come on. This guy was friends with my dad, by the way. My dad's wake.
Oh, really?
Yes, very nice guy. You don't know
I
who this
always forget it. I just always forget.
That's unbelievable.
I just forget. I don't know.
Coleman, that's like.
Oh no, this is. Oh.
That's like being a fucking. I'm trying. That's like being a Celtics fan not knowing that Larry Bird stole that ball. Not that you know that, but still. Gerard Phelan.
Oh.
He's a Knicks fan.
That's true.
Oh
Huh?
man, I'm gonna have to redo the rankings.
I might sound stupid right here, but I thought it was Havlicek stole the ball.
Well, no, but then Bird did against the Pistons. The
Oh,
Isaiah
that's right,
fight.
yeah.
Yes.
Havlicek
did
stole
as
the
well.
ball. Is
Yes.
that a famous call?
It is. I was at that Bird game with my Uncle Steve.
Oh, really?
I'm gonna
Yes.
have to redo the rankings. Wonk of the week.
I mean, that's
come
just
on, no.
That's just.
I don't want
It's
Wonk
not
of the
no
week.
Phelan catching that ball if you go to BC. That's unbelievable. That's the most famous moment in school history.
Yeah.
Not even close. That's not even close.
Coleman, what's the name of the football stadium where the Eagles play?
Like the BC Eagles you're
Yes,
talking about? All right. Alumni Stadium.
You guys are play-by-play guy.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
That's true.
You got to show up.
That might be the most famous play in college football history.
I think it is.
The band running on the field.
Yeah.
But just the same. I mean, but like.
I mean the Westbrook, Michigan.
Yeah, sure, but like,
Westbrook.
but I'm saying it's in the conversation.
Yeah.
We definitely put it in the top 3 or 4. Coleman went to the school. You didn't know Gerard Phelan caught the ball there?
No, never came up.
My dad almost.
When you
dropped
were
my
doing
sister
like
one.
What's that?
play-by-play.
My dad almost dropped my sister. One.
Oh, really? I was watching with my dad too. Yeah. Who was the last BC player to win the Heisman Trophy?
I don't know if it was. I'm torn between if it was Matt Ryan or Kuechly.
Okay. Think it out.
I'm just gonna go Kuechly then.
Okay. No.
No.
Really?
Really? Yeah. I love you so. I was really.
Well, it's news to me.
Yeah. Nor did Matt Ryan.
I think even I know this one.
Mark Herzlich.
Nope.
Oh, you got it?
Keep going. You will not be arrested for arson at this point, by the way. You are not on fire.
I have no idea.
Doug Flutie.
Oh.
I believe he's the only player in school history. I think. Is that right?
For some reason, there was someone else though.
I know you do, Coleman, but it didn't happen.
Dude, you're charging ahead for one.
It's
Doug
Doug Flutie.
man.
Is he the only player for BC to win? I think he is, right?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, nobody else would have won. I'm trying to think who would even be in consideration.
Yeah.
Well, Mike Rue.
No. I wouldn't even know in their history it'd even be close. But was Ryan even a finalist? I don't even know.
Ryan wasn't a finalist, but Andre Williams was when he was.
That's right. He had a good year.
Yeah, when he was the whole offense.
Yes. Yeah.
It was
He was like
basically-
3rd or 4th in voting, right?
Yeah, it was handed to Andre and just watch him run.
Glenn Foley was not a finalist.
No.
He was a good year though that year.
He did have a good
year. Yeah. That was a good team. Unbelievable. I like Coleman. He's still thinking. He's still convinced that we're wrong, aren't you?
Matt Ryan came in 7th place.
Yeah. They
Good
kind of
year,
faded.
yeah.
They kind of faded that year.
Oh wow.
What else?
Do you see the thing with Clemmer's pick for the Cy Young?
Clemmer's dark horse pick. I retweeted it. Clemmer's dark horse pick for the Cy Young is the betting favorite. in the National League.
Oh.
Idiot.
All right.
I saw him going after Andy Mayo last night on Twitter. Did you
Yes.
see that? I like spunky, bitchy Clemmer. That's my favorite Clemmer.
It comes out like
Yeah.
it will. Like
Can't know you.
He'll be fine. Oh yeah, definitely came out with me. But like even yesterday, like when he would look over to what's his face, and it would come out a little
Steve.
bit. Steve.
Oh yeah.
Like oh really, Steve?
Yeah.
Oh, like you can tell like
He keeps him in his pistol because even last night with Mayo, he's like, "Oh yeah, why don't you contact CEOs with emails about how people should get fired?" And like, I just picture the people who started following Clemmer because of Barstool in the last couple of years. You're like, what the fuck is he talking about? But Mayo will be here a week from tomorrow with Jeff Lowe, I think,
that's a matchup
to address some of the allegations, which he still denies that he reached out to Erica. Right? You probably talked to Mayo. You seem like a guy who would talk to Mayo.
Actually, I don't think he.
Yeah,
because
he doesn't like you.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Who's in your circle?
I do talk to a fair amount of people.
Yeah.
So I'd say I talk to Montante, but who doesn't?
Are you in the family chat, Danny?
No.
Are you in my chat, my group?
Danny or Robbie?
Robbie, I'm sorry, Robbie. Robbie, are you in the family?
No, I don't think so.
You're not in my network chat?
I don't believe so.
It's a disgrace.
This was a.
I'd like to be added to that, Robbie.
Oh, thanks.
I'm honored to do it. I mean, Danny can be, Danny, now that you're in, so I'll do that. Yeah.
Oh, wow, this is exciting.
Yeah.
Oh, man,
Yeah.
breaking news everywhere today.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What's that? I'll add you in that. What's that?
All-time shitty Mayo tweet I saw the other day. I love spring and summer, but I'm gonna cherish every moment of sweater season while it lasts.
It's like
Zero
trying to be
likes.
funny, trying to be like not funny, but kind of, it's just to deal with that on Friday.
Yeah, so Andy yesterday tweeted out, I wish one of Kirk's moles in Barstow, New York would start straight up bugging the
Mayo should never use the word moles in the tweet. Ever. Go ahead.
Clemmer would be toast.
If what? Clemmer's taking a lot of heat for saying that he was too easy on Kelly Keegs, I saw that. Yeah. I don't think that's an unfair criticism.
Well, did he not? He defended her about the owl thing.
I thought he was actually kind of joking. He was like,
I
people
think
really
so.
like that owl. I thought Clemmer was joking. I thought he was mocking the fact that they like that owl. Didn't you? Like, I think Clemmer was Chris Clemmer on this show to me was not being like Kirk. A lot of people like that owl. I think he knows that that's ridiculous.
If he wasn't, then
Because even the Barbie thing, he was like, this is stupid.
Yeah, he did. He said that. Yeah.
But he has a soft spot for Keegs, I think. I think he likes her. I don't mean he's sweet on her. I just think like not
like the
not-
dad.
sweet
Like
on
he's
not
the
like Coleman,
protector.
not like Coleman in The Office, where he's like, yeah,
Yes,
what's up, baby?
queen,
Yeah,
yes.
Barbie, America Ferrera. all
I
that
get the
stuff.
sense a little bit too. Like if he went at her here, then he'd hear about it back in the office, and I think he wants to avoid that. That's just a
Yes,
guess.
I think that's probably true. So what did Clemmer say to him?
So Clemmer quote tweeted that and said, "I'd be okay, Mayo. I'm not a snake like you. I should probably tread lightly. I know you like to send emails to CEOs trying to get people fired."
Oof.
Yikes.
Jeez. Oh, he's not wrong. I mean, that did happen. So what else? You have anything else, Danny, or no?
So did you see the story about Glassdoor? Does this interest you at all?
One second. We do Milton's first. Buy some time. Milton's one only big winter clearance sale continues to go on. Are we officially in spring?
No.
When does spring start?
22nd.
Oh, is that today?
Why do you say it's like so crazy, Justin? It's the end of March. I mean, we're there. It's light
We are in spring.
Harry told me the other day that
Oh.
dinosaurs were discovered after George Washington had died. Does that sound right to you or no?
Yeah.
George Washington went his whole life not even knowing about dinosaurs. I found that interesting. He's kind of wandering through life.
Yeah, because think about it, there wasn't really any
Yeah, how would you know?
need for it.
Well, not even so much need, but just people discover, I mean, they must have been wondering, like, what the hell was going on here,
Probably just thought it was people.
I mean, they must have found bones.
But there weren't.
Enormous people?
Big one.
Yeah, those were gods.
That's what they thought, you think?
Probably.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Read a book about it. Peter Millar, Faraday, Vineyard Vines, Tommy Bahama, which I am on right now. All are on sale. Winter coats, sweaters, hoodies, and Henleys. Go to Miltons.com or there are 3 great locations. Robbie, you know the 3 locations or no?
Burlington.
It is. It's the newest ones at Burlington Mall. Don't be dope of the day here.
I don't know. It's tough. Oh, South Shore Plaza.
Yep. The original one?
Natick.
Chestnut Hill Square.
It's tough.
Do you listen to the show, Robbie?
I do.
You do. Consistently.
It's tough.
What's tough?
Well, so I mean, listen to the show, but I mean, I usually don't listen to I listen to the Milton's app, but I just don't know the Milton's locations. I'm not exactly the most stylish guy here. You know, these jeans-
That's not bad. That's not. We get you a nice quarter zip at Milton's. You would look good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would look good. I was arguing with Portnoy in Milton's or outside of Milton's, right?
I know.
It was at Shake Shack.
Oh my God, was Justin eating a Shake Shack? Coleman had a salad. It was tremendous.
I love Shake Shack.
He had a salad at Shake Shack.
Yeah, he's on the diet. Guy's a pro.
This was before all that.
But he was already ready. That's my point. The original sponsor of Kirk Minahan Show. Visit one of their stores today or go to Miltons.com. Our great partner at Milton's. Glass House, what were you saying?
No, Glassdoor. They're basically a website that allow people to go out and pretty much complain about their employers or review them anonymously.
Yeah.
So apparently, it's been around for a while, and obviously with a big company like, you know, if you go on and review the U.S. government, it doesn't mean anything. Or if it's too small, you can actually tell who's leaving the review.
Right.
But for like a middle-sized company, it actually kind of makes sense because you can go on and learn a little bit about what people.
Glassdoor, you're saying?
Glassdoor.
I'm gonna look it up. Go ahead.
Yeah,
I'm listening.
So I guess there's a scandal that that Glassdoor is now actually requiring people to sign up with their full name. And allegedly, they may have actually sold those names to some larger companies. So now people are scared that they're going to get outed.
Are you a Glassdoor guy?
I'm not. I've lurked just to kind of see what people are saying.
Yeah.
You go on there and post like what your salary is and
like an
how your
idea
boss
of-
is. Yeah. So like if I like had a similar job, you can be like, oh, why is this guy getting paid? This much?
Yeah. That's not
Glassdoor, so you can see through it.
I just assume all that stuff. I assume all these companies do that stuff.
I think so too, actually. And it's been around for a while, and I do think there was some degree of anonymity for a while, and I think you have to just assume that these days.
Yeah, I would be very careful signing any of this shit. I assume they have everything.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I say things conversationally, and then it shows up on my YouTube feed. Things I've never looked up before. Like, it's weird. It scares me. It scares me. I don't know.
Like Green Bay Packers butt plugs.
Yes. Yeah. Exactly, Danny.
But
do they make those?
Shut up, Justin. What's that, Coleman?
The thing is, though, like, is it actually you physically saying it and it picking up your voice recognition, or is it because you're talking about these things, you're also similarly looking up certain
I'm saying
topics?
I was saying something I don't ever really looked up. Yeah, it just shows up. I don't know.
But maybe it's like more so the accumulation of other data, like you looking up all these other things.
Oh, okay. What do you want me to say, Coleman? Yes. What do you want me to say?
The phones are.
It's interesting.
The phones are definitely picking up conversations.
Of course they are. Of course they are. Right, Robbie?
Yeah.
Yes, of course they are.
Robbie had a flip phone until about a year ago, right?
Is that true?
Actually, yeah, it actually well,
that's fine.
Up until Victoria, because then my wife looked at me and was like, "You need to get rid of your piece of shit phone," and I was like, "Oh, thanks."
Because your daughter?
Yeah, she's like, "I need to be able to reach."
Oh, reach just in case.
Yeah,
that does make sense.
Yeah, it does. So we went to Verizon. It's good times.
Story. Coleman, what else? I like this guy. What else?
I don't have too much else.
Fucking okay, Justin, what else you got?
A couple things. Nadu put out a tweet the other day.
I forgot. I keep forgetting about him.
That he won the Bracket Busters last year.
Oh, did he?
And he never got the Ireland trip. But then people were reminded him that he quickly left the company after that.
Yeah, I don't really know what you expect to happen. He won it last year. I remember I was terrified that I was going to win if I go to Ireland with Rico. I did not want to do that.
Thank God Justin didn't win that. He wouldn't want it.
What's that?
He wouldn't want to go to
No.
I would want it.
Well, they have an amusement park.
No, I'd go there and go to the bars. I'd probably go to a soccer game, get fucked up.
Yeah.
Well, Justin, you were saying that Ireland didn't have any history. I actually brought you
This
a
is very strange. Yeah.
I brought you an eight cassette set about how the Irish saved civilization.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, listen to that.
So actually, the argument is that we wouldn't have Western civilization.
You're aware that Ireland, like people in Ireland first, right? Like America's later.
Yeah, correct.
Okay.
I just don't think anything interesting. I'm Irish. Like my great grandfather came from Ireland.
Yeah.
Bubba's grandfather, I think.
So wouldn't you find that kind of interesting?
Will you spread his ashes there?
No. Bubba's ashes?
Yeah.
No.
In October?
No.
No?
No, he's getting buried next to his wife.
Oh, good.
Yes,
Good. In October, yeah.
No, not October.
Hopefully he dies like after the show on a Friday so we can get his ass in there and get back on Monday. You know what I mean?
Oof, Kirk. There might be 2 funerals after Bubba dies.
That's fine. That's good. Good for Mick.
Good for Mick.
Well, yeah, you're gone. Mick slides right in.
Oh, yeah. That's fine.
What was that, Mick?
Relax. I'm fucking around.
Who was that yesterday who didn't know that Mick started the show like that? Was that Steve?
That was Steve.
That was a little weird.
I like Steve.
We
he had
played
a couple rough moments.
Yeah, right. Was that?
He had a couple rough moments yesterday.
Dirty Dancing was
Dirty Dancing was tough. Well, it's not so much that; it's just how sensitive he gets about it. I find that very strange. 'Cause that's like Dave. I get that's money. That's personal. It's embarrassing. Like that is embarrassing if you can't afford $500. I get that. But like if you haven't seen Dirty Dancing, that's kind of funny. Like nobody's really judging you.
I saw it. I liked it.
Yeah, I liked it. It was good. Yeah, they were doing the clay. What do you want? They had the guys with the clay. But he's never seen Silence of the Lambs. He's my age. It's very weird.
At least, but he admitted that. He just said, "I've never seen it."
I've never seen it. Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm such an idiot. I confused Ghost with Dirty Dancing in the studio today. Oh my God, what a moron I am. So now I'm going to have to go home, rewatch both of those movies, and watch Silence of the Lambs for the first time. I mean, I was totally rattled. I mean, Kirk got me.
What is he? Where is this? What is this?
In the car.
What the fuck is he doing? He sent that to you guys?
No, he posted on Twitter.
He did?
Yeah.
Yes, and it's just a video of like him like getting like the buttons that roll up your windows. For the big reveal at the end is
Salma Hayek and Kayce Smith. I mean, that just totally throws me right off my game. So definitely gonna need some snacks, some cold cuts, some beverages, and there's definitely no better place for that than Jay Poshy and Sons. Let's
there
go.
it is.
Oh, that's
All the show is just free advertising for
menu.
local fucking meat places. What happened? What the fuck?
The Jay Pachi guy was impressive, though.
Way better on the spot. Way better than
for a
yeah.
random caller.
Yeah.
He was up there with the I Have Cancer.
Yes, he was good. He knew the plot pretty much. Like he was as good as fucking Mulaney was at the Oscars, I thought.
And a little mix up with Footloose, which
it's okay.
I do that all the time.
But he's right though. The dad was sort of anti the dance scene, so he wasn't totally wrong.
I thought that was very fair.
Yeah. Have you seen that motion picture, Justin?
I have not. I know of it.
Maybe we'll do a Dirty Dancing screening with Steve. Maybe Steve and a bunch of ladies. Watching Dirty Dancing. You know?
He's really into Kayce Smith too.
I'll just say this. Feeling might be mutual.
Oh my goodness gracious.
It's honestly a breath of fresh air.
Yeah, it might. I'm not saying it is or it isn't. I'm just saying the stars may be aligned.
So,
Saturday, March 30th. Yeah. Was that Steve?
That's beautiful.
Oh, look, here's a menu. Awesome.
I like the awesome one. Good.
Someone was in the chat before the show started, and people thought it was Kayce Smith, and then she started asking about Steve, about how she's interested.
Yeah. Well, maybe it was Casey. No. You're saying it's impossible.
No.
Okay.
Anything's possible.
Steve's a nice guy. He's financially stable.
He's making almost mid-5 figures. He said yesterday.
Plus the UPS.
Someone Mutt wants to be.
Yeah.
That got lost in the sauce yesterday a little bit. Is Mutt accepting a $20 from his dad? Are your parents still alive, Robbie?
Oh, they are.
Oh, good. That's good. Danny, yours are?
They are.
Nice.
Yep.
Mutt's father is just giving him $20 now, like a week. It's like allowance. Maybe Mutt does the lawn for him, or if there's snow, I guess maybe. Did Dave ever win or lose a snow bet, by the way? Another lost bet?
Oh, that's right.
There was no snow this year.
There wasn't. So I think Montante won.
Last I saw,
that was Dave's dad.
Montante did the under.
Was it Dave or
Dave's dad? I believe. Yeah. Because I think Montante did the under.
That family is just bleeding money. Jesus.
I think he was like half an inch below the threshold.
Because there was none this year. I mean, basically.
I saw there might be this weekend though.
But that's not going to stick though.
No,
but that's up in.
He's the weather expert.
That's up in Maine. If that unless that thing.
Providence isn't always the same as here.
Yeah, it's usually less actually.
Yeah,
more temperate
because it's south.
Yeah. How much are we looking at? Last year in Portland we had snow show day. Do we have snow a week from Saturday, Robbie? Do you know or no?
I don't think we do.
Okay, you feel good.
Yeah, I feel good. Yeah.
Okay, all right, good.
Yeah, Montante is actually probably gonna. He should.
I mean, we're almost at April here, or middle. You know, I mean, it's over.
That's spring.
That Arizona, when the Arizona won the national championship, there was a big snowstorm that day in April in '97. I want to say.
Yeah, the Easter storm.
Remember that?
No, it was the April Fool's storm.
Oh.
Yeah, right. Was
Yeah,
that? Yeah,
it was the April Fool's
It was
storm.
it was like a monster storm though.
Yeah, that came from nowhere.
It was like 20 inches.
Well, it's 20 inches, but they didn't know it was coming.
Yeah, right.
Until until 3:00 that day. When
Right.
It was raining so hard it brought down the cold air, and then everyone got on.
It's Harvey Leonard over here.
Well, everyone got on the weather and was like, "Hey, by the way, 2 feet of snow, good times."
So that's what happened in '78, right? Like people just literally. It's what my dad said. Like nobody knew it was going to be a storm. That's why people were dying on the highway.
No, 78. Basically, it just snuck up on them.
That's what I'm saying. Like people were just driving home and it snowed. Like,
Yeah, and it clogged their.
Huh?
Clogged the exhaust.
What do you mean?
The snow.
Yes.
That's how people died.
You're saying physically how they died.
Oh, I get you. But there are also people who just like stranded, like just like
Yeah.
didn't like. My dad was working at Data General at the time, which I think was in Westboro, maybe it was somewhere 495. He had to walk back like 3 miles and stayed. They stayed there for like a week because they couldn't plow anything out.
Yeah,
which is crazy. Jesus. Anyway, what else?
You excited tomorrow at 3?
New Mexico?
New Mexico.
Yeah, I'm excited. Yeah, we're going to win tomorrow. I hate rooting for Pitino, though, because Rick Pitino's just scumbag what he did to the Celtics, so it's tough. But if it gets me 20 grand, it gets me 20 grand.
Is that the biggest scumbag Rick Pitino move?
Well, for as a Celtic fan, yes. I don't care about the other stuff.
The Italian restaurant.
Oh, I care. Yeah. But yeah, I'm fired up.
We doing a watch along?
Am I doing a watch along?
Yeah.
It'll be looking an awful lot like me watching the Valspar Golf Championship on Golf Channel or the Champions Tour on my phone. So I think it's better if I don't want to jinx it.
You want me and Coleman to do a watch along?
It seems like you want to do a watch along.
No.
Okay.
It's up to you.
No, I don't care.
Okay.
If you want to, do it. If not, if you have other things you guys need to work on, maybe work on that. Yeah, whatever you want. What else? You have anything else, Danny?
I think. Oh well, I assume we're going to get to it though. I mean, I really enjoyed the third episode last night of Drips in the Office.
I haven't got to listen to it yet. I actually listened to. I was listening to Shattuck, and then I went to the house. Did they have a guest on last night?
I don't believe so.
Oh, okay.
I just think they're so good. There's 3.
Any highlights last night or no?
They should have Mud on.
Oh, that's right. So Mutt is now reaching out to Steve for.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he is?
Yesterday he said he's reaching out to Steve. Steve said Mutt reached out, like, how do you do this Amazon job? So I'm a little worried about Mutt.
They could start a little cottage industry together.
They could. They could be in together.
Rick could easily start his own drop shipping something.
Sure, I mean anybody could, right?
Like his own chocolate or something.
What do you mean, like Jerry's coffee?
Yes.
That's not gonna make any money though.
Well,
he would make more money doing what Steve's doing for sure. People want that stuff. Nobody wants Mutt chocolate.
I don't know.
I know nobody wants Mutt chocolate.
It'd be more appropriate from the.
I almost like Kevin O'Leary, but that's a very difficult space to get into. He doesn't need to be doing that.
Difficult? No, it's pretty simple.
No, to be successful in, I'm saying.
Yeah, but it's also very hard to be unsuccessful in it.
Well, if you make no money, it's like your failed soap attempt.
Yeah, that was like very not even off the ground.
Well, that's what Mutt's going to do. Very not off the ground. As opposed to what Steve's doing. Like there are people who, if they bought this, would want to would just resell it, and Steve can make money off that.
Right.
Like whatever, like sneakers, not the person, but the brand. I don't know. You think
this kid gets it.
You think Mutt Chocolate will be more successful than what Steve does?
Could be.
That's not what I asked.
No.
Yes, I do.
No, it's not.
You're fucking so
why?
stupid.
Why chocolate, Justin?
Just pulled it out of my ass. It's just one of the things.
Glue would be more appropriate.
For Mutt, that's true.
Yeah.
That's a good point. Yeah, you should shoot the horses and then make glue out of them.
I mean,
that would be good. That might work.
Got to go somewhere.
Huh. No Drips in the Office sound?
No, I didn't have a chance to listen yet.
Okay. What else going
on? I did get an invite into that fantasy baseball.
Oh, are you doing it?
I guess I hear Mutt's in it. So
I'm sure he's in it. He has nothing else to do.
Yeah.
That's a great thing for somebody who has no job. Fantasy baseball is every day. As you know, it's 122 games a year.
Yes.
A lot of games. So it's just day in, day out. So you're going to do it?
I think so. I mean,
okay.
I don't know how good everyone else is.
Are you a fantasy baseball guy, Justin, or no?
Not at all.
All right, so you guys could be a team now.
It's like it's a commitment.
Yeah, you want to do that by yourself every day, Coleman?
I don't think it'll take much. It's just like you can also but you can.
I've done it. I mean, I've done it. I did it for years when I was younger.
You can still set your lineup.
You never win that
for
way,
the
though.
week, though.
Yeah, then you're throwing.
You never
your
win
money
though
away.
that way.
It's an underdog story. I'm gonna win.
That's not an underdog story.
If I'm playing fantasy baseball and
that's an underdog story.
An underdog story would be like if it would be if no one expected and you like go ham on it. You don't just set a lineup for a week and then just let it go.
Well, I'm working on the show. Like,
I'm just saying.
You two were great together back there. Chemistry's unbelievable.
It's more difficult than fantasy
2 seconds
football.
ago. What else?
I don't dare interrupt.
Jesus.
Tide seemed to be turning on Star Wars. This Acolyte trailer came out.
Well, is there a transgender person who I saw trending? She was directing something, or have you seen this?
Transgender director.
Something about Star Wars. It was on like the hardcore right wing people I saw tweet about the other day.
One who got kicked out of Book of Boba Fett, was that?
Gina Carano? Not Gina Carano.
Oh, okay.
Matt's cousin.
That's true.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, here it is. LGBTQ plus activist Leslie Headland. Her goal in the film is to make it more LGBTQ inclusive and similar.
As a grown-ass woman, I cried through the entire movie. There was just something about
movie?
the relationship.
Frozen.
She's talking about Frozen.
Yes, and I think she's talking about how she wants to make Star Wars more like.
How do you feel about that? I mean, Star Wars is dead, Justin. Just kick.
It's been fucked. It's been fucked to death.
Yes. The day George Lucas sold it, it was over. Some good things to develop from it, but overall, wouldn't you say?
Overall, it's a complete failure. Fucking Kathleen fucking Kennedy can't fucking get her shit together. Kick her out. Get rid of it.
Kick her out of where?
Just fucking Disney. Get her out of there. She fucking sucks.
Out of where?
Out of the movie industry.
Kick her out of the movie industry.
She's tearing it apart. She was a producer.
She's tearing what apart?
The fucking Star Wars, just Disney in general.
When you say she's tearing apart, do you think of like Han Solo being ripped in? What do you think of when you think of that? Yoda? Like when you say that?
No, I think of her literally making Luke a giant piece of shit in the sequel trilogy.
You're blaming Rian Johnson.
I do have issues with Rian Johnson.
Okay, but you blame her more.
I 100% blame her more because Rian Johnson should have been told, no, this is a bad script.
Yeah, he wrote the script.
Yes.
Yeah, right?
Yes.
Yes, because he's a very talented guy.
He is, and I like
Knives Out.
Knives Out is great. Looper's
very good.
Is an incredible movie.
A lot of people like Last Jedi.
Yeah, well, a lot of people are wrong.
I don't disagree with you. Okay, but that's your biggest issue with is the Luke thing.
I have so many. I mean, we can. I can talk for.
Let's hear this young lady.
Relationship between the sisters, the like de-villainization of the classic kind of fairy tale bad guy. You know.
I would just say to her, if we want to try and book her, Coleman. I would just say to her, can you just like have some cool shit going on? Like, can we get some lightsaber fights and some fucking planes flying around?
There was no lightsaber fight in Last Jedi.
And good versus evil. And can we just get some stakes? Like, I don't.
No, it has to be both sides are bad.
Yeah, I don't need to hear about Elsa and what's Elsa's sister's name? You guys have daughters, right?
Anna.
Frozen. Coleman doesn't have daughters. And he knows that. Okay.
It's a good movie. Let go.
Coleman, what's the plot of Frozen?
That he knows. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, it's their parents die or whatever. One gets magical ice powers.
Doesn't want them though.
She doesn't want them. She goes running away, and the sister has a ragtag group and goes to try and find her.
Kingdom of Isolation. She looks like she's the queen, as the song goes. Let it go.
Yeah.
As John Travolta said by the talented, and then he messed up her name at the Oscars. So let me hear more of this woman.
Dina
Menzel.
What's her name?
Hey, what did he say?
Adele Medzi.
No, not even. It was like what?
Two sisters and not a heterosexual relationship. Like it just destroyed me completely. And I thought,
you know what I liked in Star Wars? Here's what I liked. I liked when Luke was hiding in Return of the Jedi, and he's like, "Sister, so you have a sister." I like stuff like that. I like The Empire Strikes Back, one of the greatest movies ever made.
It's incredible.
I don't. You know what? There's not a lot about there. Nobody's like, "You gay? You straight? You like in the ass? You like in the pussy?" They're just fucking. Yoda's like, that is why you fail. I'm like, yes, fucking goddamn right. Then Lando's there. My friend Billy D. Williams, right? I don't know what he was drinking on the set, Coleman. Do you know?
Billy D. Williams?
What drink was he drinking on the set of the film? It's a fucking drop you play, Billy D. Williams.
Oh.
Chandelier.
No, I thought it was champagne. My fault.
Oh, that's why I was like, is there a drink
That's
called
on me.
I was
Chandelier?
going to say Colt 45.
What fell on his head in the set of Empire Strikes Back? Do we know?
Chandelier.
Thank you, Coleman. I apologize. I take that. Rewind that. I take that back. Thank you. Thank you very much. But like, Han Solo, fucking, what's it called, Justin, when the Falcon goes light speed?
Yes.
I like light speed. I like, like Obi-Wan being like, you're going to learn the Force here, big guy. We'll get through this together. Your old man was a pain in the ass, but we're good. Let me hear this woman.
I would love to make something like this that is, for lack of a better term, Disney, meaning it's something that like my parents would have allowed me to see when I was younger as a queer person.
Gotcha.
But I would have been able to understand as a queer person, and I think I would have had a completely different life. And so I really was inspired by it and was like, God, I would love to make a story like this. And so when I was developing this original idea to pitch to Kathleen,
Kathleen.
Thought, well,
do you know what, Justin? Kathleen was like, bring in this include. Bring it in, baby. We don't care if it's good or bad. Bring it in.
We can lose so much
She
money.
might be, by the way, she might be a talented filmmaker. I don't know. What else is this woman directed? Do we know?
Kathleen Kennedy?
No, not Kathleen Kennedy. The person talking.
She's done the movie Bachelorette.
Okay.
Russian Doll.
Russian Doll's a successful Netflix show.
Sleeping with Other People.
Okay, so maybe she's a talented person. But
About
I'm saying,
Last Night. It's a lot of like rom-com-y.
how do you feel about this, Justin?
I hate it. It's
Star Wars is dead, Justin.
Yes,
just move
I
on.
know,
You got
I
to move
know.
on.
Yes, it's fucked.
Put the lightsaber down.
The lightsaber's been down. Kirk.
You're done. You've turned your
Lightsaber's
back.
been
Like Luke
down.
himself, you've become a recluse.
I guess.
Did you like Rogue One?
I loved Rogue One. I thought it
Kathleen
was
Kennedy
very
was there for that?
good. Yeah, well, I mean,
Didn't get any credit. All the blame.
I liked Rogue One.
Force Awakens
It was fine. It was a
It's a remake, but
of
fine.
A New Hope. It was fine.
Rise of Skywalker.
Bad, but also like I understand that
You had the
because
rally,
Last
you
Jedi
had the
was
rally.
so fucking terrible that
Last Jedi. You like that film?
it's the worst movie I've ever seen.
It's the worst we've ever seen.
I almost cried in the theater. It was so bad.
You didn't like when Luke threw the lightsaber over his head? I didn't like that.
No, and then he dies with the two sons. Oh, you know what pissed me off in that too? And
I don't.
This is a kind of a.
Where'd you see it?
I saw it at in Attleboro.
See, only once at the theater?
The Last Jedi I saw once.
That's unbelievable.
I was
for you.
planning on seeing it. I have a Last Jedi shirt. I was planning on seeing The Last Jedi like 12 times. I was working at Best Buy at the time.
How many times did you see The Force Awakens?
Force Awakens, I think I saw 4 times.
4 times, okay. 12 times you're going to see it.
I remember
You made a plan to see it 12
I told
times.
everyone that I work with at Best Buy because we're all Star Wars fans. I was like, if you're going with it, I'll go with you. Like, I'll see it. This movie's going to be so fucking awesome. The trailers are sick. There's going to be a bunch of fucking bad Captain Phasma. It's going to fucking kick ass. All this other shit. And then I saw it, and it was so depressing. And then when I'm walking out of the theater, I have like that like look on my face where it's just like nothing's home.
I'm sorry.
And I'm walking out, and my dad goes, that was pretty good. I go, that was the worst movie ever.
Your dad
seen.
liked it.
And,
Unbelievable.
And he's like, what didn't you like about it? And I was explaining things, and I was like, when Luke dies, and he starts Star Wars explaining to me. He goes, no, you don't understand.
Oh.
When he dies,
that's embarrassing.
There's the 2 suns in the sky. And that's like how in the New Hope.
Your dad's retarded as
there's
well?
a 2 he can be when he's talking Star Wars.
Okay.
He's like, when there's
Explains
the
a
2
lot.
suns, and I got so angry. I've never been so angry at him.
Did you not talk to him on the drive home?
I didn't talk to him for months.
That's good. That's good.
Sorry for your loss of Star Wars, Justin.
I got a couple of tweets at me. I'm willing tomorrow. Who's in? Mike and who?
John from
Scranton.
Scranton.
It's dangerous, but I see a couple of fans saying that they would like me to babysit their kid. I will do it live on the show tomorrow. If somebody wants to. I will take care of the kid during the show tomorrow. We'll keep him away from Justin and John from Scranton. God knows what kind of cocaine or heroin they'll be around. You know.
Where are we gonna put him?
I'm great with kids. We'll get the whole thing set up.
Thing.
Oh, but if you need, like
Playpen?
the
Pack and play?
Yeah, the
Pack
fucking
and
thing
play,
I used to carry around that was 4 million pounds, and you put
Baby
in the
carriage?
car seat.
Yeah.
The fucking thing. What's it called?
Baby carriage.
Yeah. You
Car
hold
seat.
it. Yeah, and then you backwards. Boom.
I'm a big fan of the front pack. You stick the kid in the front and you walk around.
I never
fall
did
asleep.
that, but I'm fine. I don't judge that. Yeah. So if a Minifan wants to bring their child 2 or younger in here tomorrow for the show, I'll have to babysit the kid, feed the kid, rock the kid, we'll have a little nap, and then they can watch the show. Back there with the guys, the mom or dad. Fine by me.
Great.
Yeah, I would love that. I'd like to start a little side business here.
It's an intimate experience.
Yeah. Well, with Justin, it might be. And Justin will pull out.
I will pull out.
Will you breastfeed?
I will.
Coleman will. Coleman will.
They gotta eat.
Yeah, that's weight loss, Coleman.
Yeah,
That's
it is.
true. That milk just going right out.
It's true. Breastfeeding helps you lose.
But all kidding aside, if there's a parent out there who needs it, you can do a couple errands tomorrow. Bring them in.
That's nice.
It's all on camera. We're safe. So yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
What else? Well, you have anything else, Robbie? What's the rest of your day look like? You're a man of finance.
I'm just going home, probably just watching the games.
Yeah, right. It all starts at what, 12?
12:10.
UConn tomorrow, right?
Believe so, but
Yes.
don't quote me on that.
Oh, no, I wouldn't do that. Any picks today?
BYU.
What's the number there?
9-5. Take them.
Who are they playing?
I'm gonna botch this. It's like Duquesne or something.
You're guaranteeing this. I won't use the L word, which is you feel very confident.
Yeah, I feel very confident.
What, steak dinner? Confident?
Yeah.
Okay.
So what do you think the new term is going to be versus lock of the week?
We got to figure that out.
What
I know.
language is acceptable?
We'll figure it out.
We'll get there.
We'll get there.
We'll get there.
I mean,
You've outlined your goals for the show, right?
Well, no, when I sent the email, I said, this is what we're going to do. I mean, because I know that it's like the show wasn't supposed to be on to begin with. So we're already starting from a negative.
It's a good point.
So we got to like appease a lot of people who are probably angry to begin with.
Furious. In the history of the show, are you up or down?
I think I'm up.
Up. Okay, good. Good. All right. Okay. Is it just basketball? Just football and basketball? Or I saw you dabbling in golf, right?
Yeah, I play around with golf. Boomer's great. He's up 9. I think he's up like
Boomer.
Hoodie, Haverhill?
Boomer and Haverhill.
Oh, yep.
No, he's
up.
great.
He's good?
Up.
That's
yeah.
some good picks.
He's got great picks. He has great soccer picks. Follow him.
Really? Oh, good. Yeah. Make a little bit of dough. Follow him. Good.
Need some good football picks, too.
Robbie's proposal, basically, he has a Dope of the Day award.
Dope of the Day, I
just
like
give
that.
Letters to Robbie V.
Uh-huh.
Answer some letters. the Wonk of the week. He'll go through that as well. The moron of the month. And then he'll just go through like playoff matchups, the Masters.
I just think he just doesn't have to say I think maybe you could say it's the bet I feel most confident about.
Yeah.
Whatever. This is not,
We'll throw a little story into. It's a good show.
We'll sneak it on there and see if we get any trouble. It's kind of my strategy. And I'll be the one who gets in trouble, so you don't have to worry about it. You're safe. I will defend my guys.
That's huge.
Wow. That's huge.
I mean, you can ask the guys. I will say this. At some point before this year's over, I'm going to have a steak dinner with all my guys on my network.
Wow. Big news.
You guys are invited, huh? Yeah, you got to do, I would say, minimum 10 shows.
Paid for by the non-lock of the week, hopefully.
Paid for, yeah. Well, I'm happy to pay. We'll find a nice place.
Between that and the golf gambling show, could have some profits.
Golf gambling show. We'll do the majors this year. What do you look at? What do you say, Justin?
I'm just laughing because the guy in Chicago who called up was like, "Yeah, I got a place
idiot.
if you wanna."
Yeah.
Won't tell you what it is.
I know the name of it, and we'll see what the food is, and you're not gonna get a deal. But yeah, you could definitely anytime you want.
Yeah. So
I'll be in Chicago in a few weeks.
All right. So we're going to start recording on Wednesday, and then we'll go from there.
Ooh, first episode Wednesday.
Well, I'll record Wednesday, and then it'll be up before Mike and the Minifans on Friday.
In Maine. Because we'll be in Maine for that.
Oh,
so it's our lead-in for that.
Well, we're going to have to work that out.
You don't like that? That's a good lead-in, I think.
Yeah, it's a good lead-in.
Yeah.
But,
We'll sneak it on there. Maybe we'll wear a mask or something.
I'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll
Did you wear a cheese head or something? I have a cheese head.
Yeah, but cheesehead.
I do.
You're a Packers fan?
No, I went to Green Bay randomly, and I bought cheesehead drunk. It was good.
Drunk. I assume you're a big Patriots fan.
I'm a huge Patriots fan.
Favorite team of all sports?
Toss up between them and the Bees.
Yeah. Did you watch this Dynasty thing?
I haven't, just because it's a freaking Belichick hit piece.
Ooh, it's brutal. And now the players are. We were talking about that yesterday. The players and a bunch of Gronk came out yesterday. Jerry Thornton, who I do like, tweeted that a couple of days ago that Gronk had said like Belichick was great. Jerry Thornton, I quote tweeted, I don't know if you saw it.
Yeah.
Thornton was like, "It's too bad you didn't say that." I was like, Jerry,
he totally
definitely fucking said it. It just didn't make the cut. Like that's Jerry knows that.
Well, if you're pushing an agenda, you're going to put the quotes in that put in your agenda.
Yeah, that fit the
narrative.
Yeah, and I don't. If I ever talked to Bob or Jonathan about this, I would say, like, I get you don't like Belichick, whatever, but like, are you dumb enough to like? No, this looks really bad. There's a way to do it. Like,
it seems so uncharacteristic for them because at least I thought
that book a couple of years ago was basically their book.
That's true.
They sell the Patriot Place. They hired that guy Benedict. He followed him around. And I know I had him on my own. I think I had Jeff Benedict about the Tiger book. I like him, but it was Kraft at some point. This happens where he just wants more credit for this dynasty. It's like,
but why?
That's not how it works. Like Brady's gonna get the most, Belichick will get some, and you're not gonna get any. That's just how it works.
I mean, I think he needs. I heard you say that the other day. I do think he gets credit to be, being the overall backer and the owner, but he's not. He's not building any credibility with this.
No,
it's only eroding it. I mean, I can't even bring myself to watch it. It feels.
And let's be honest. Like I love Belichick. If Belichick didn't draft Brady, which was a fluke, what round was that, Coleman?
It was. He was the last pick.
Last pick of the draft,
That's
right?
right. Mr. Relevant.
Sixth round.
I tell you, Coleman knows nothing.
You had Tate-toning it before.
He knows.
Wonk of the week.
You think Wonk of the week is locked in now?
Unless BYU loses, yeah.
That's true. You're maybe rooting for Duquesne or whoever today, Coleman. You don't want to be Wonk of the week.
I know. I don't.
I mean,
Coleman, it might be tough too fantasy baseball if you're trying to manage for a 122 game season.
Well, I found out I have a partner.
You have to. You do.
I do.
Oh. What do you got?
Don't say it's mud.
No. It's Harmon. Be a man.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah.
I'm sure he'll be super disciplined throughout the course of the season.
We're gonna get it done.
Great.
He'll be like, start Roger Clemens this week. Be a man.
Hell yeah.
Where did Brady go to college?
Michigan.
Okay. I'll give Coleman credit. He was ahead of the J.J. McCarthy trade.
Yeah, it's coming.
He was in the
honestly,
Patriots
could be
draft
going to the Giants at like 6.
I think he might go to the Patriots if they don't trade down.
In May. It looks like May.
Maybe. Who?
Drake
May.
Yeah.
I think they're going to trade down.
The Pats are. Yeah.
Taking that tackle.
Yeah. Justin. Justin,
but
the
they
whole
always
fucking
used to
lunch
under-
at Tony C's the other time with that tackle on the stick of fucking fork in his neck.
Let's go, baby.
Just
Big
sitting
boys
there with
represent.
fucking food all over his face.
Oh God, so good.
What's that?
Buffalo chicken mac and
I mean, but that was always Belichick's MO to trade down. You don't think they'll try to?
That's a good
the
point.
tide?
Yeah, and they also want to win the fans over. It's more important.
I think they need I think more than any time in history they've needed.
They're great, but if the pick stinks, they're fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Do they care though?
I don't know. Who knows? Who's to say? I don't know.
They'll still be better than the Red Sox.
That's true. Jesus Christ.
That's not saying much.
No. Anything else, boys? So tomorrow we have Mike, John. What are you whispering to each other?
Oh, shout out Fonz, Jews chat.
What? The fuck are you talking about?
No, the Fonz tournament. Remember they did the golf tournament?
Shut up. Shut the fuck up. Jesus Christ.
Oh, hey, ended on a high
whispering
note.
to each other that?
Oh, no. Just
grown men?
Whispering sweet nothing.
Did you whisper the word Fonz to him?
I just remembered.
Does that feel like a low moment in your life, maybe?
I mean, look.
As many?
There's been some.
Well, we've all had them, to be fair. I've had some bad ones too, Rob. I was masturbating to the Golden Girls, which I mentioned. I took a lot of shit for that yesterday, which I have no problem with. I was a young guy.
Shit for that?
Yes, that's on Twitter. I almost wanted. I was like, Tate, I wanted to delete it after a while. I felt bad. Yeah, I had to delete that take. We thank Mayo, fucking Tate, and Castellani. Is that what was on Tate?
Yeah.
And Graham Bennett.
Yes.
Yes, yeah.
Good luck in that Greyhound bathroom.
Yes, so John from Scranton, Mike Geary, and the child, we think, tomorrow.
Yeah.
Right?
Sure.
Bring them on in.
Bring them in. Yeah. I would love that.
Let the children
Just
come to podcast.
DM the show account.
I haven't changed a diaper since Harry's last diaper. Not counting my dad. But the I can still do it like a pro.
It's not that bad.
Legs up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pop the butt up. Graham Bennett style. Bang. Bang it under. Boom. Little powder or no?
It's usually Aquaphor now.
So world has changed even in 10 years, huh?
And even Aquaphor, that's usually only after a shit.
What's Aquaphor? Like Vaseline?
Use the wipes still though, right? Like the traditional wipes. Yeah.
Especially
it gets caught those little crevices at the beginning. You gotta,
especially in the balls.
Yes.
I usually approach it from the side, do the lift and shove under.
I could see that.
So you take it.
I used to.
This should be.
Maybe do we have those adult diapers? Maybe I'll do it to Justin. Maybe the adult diapers, right?
Yeah,
I think so.
You wanted
just
put them on the table,
but they're like pull-ups.
Oh yeah, they don't have the thing, right?
No,
that's way easier with the pull-ups.
Actually, they suck. Well, in the little kids, they suck. We actually somebody accidentally bought someone in my house.
Yes,
not saying who.
Not yeah, right. Well,
fear of repercussions.
I understand.
But it's really hard to get them on, and then the nice thing is to take them off though. You can just tear them. So
I think the greatest Shark Tank product that's not a pitch is the perfect diaper for a kid. That'll make a parent's life so much easier.
What is it other than the perfect diaper?
It's just that part of it is a pain in the ass. And the babies are moving around.
It's terrible. Especially when they start rolling. Almost like a snap bracelet would work.
Yes.
If you just could go, and then they just have a diaper.
You're not one of these people that are using like these recycled hippie diapers, right? Or
fuck
cloth
no.
diapers, or I mean, I see these people.
My parents did that with my little brother, and this back in the 90s, early like 91, 92. It was terrible.
Did they really?
And they did a diaper service. So you just you'd have a bag of shitty cloth diapers just build up, and then diaper, the man would show up, and this poor guy would just literally pick up bags of
much
shit.
job soon.
Well, Pat Ford just chucks his diaper. He said that he chucks his diaper like out the window or whatever.
Does he really?
There was
a show?
He said one time. No,
Oh, it was
like
on
the
the
first
drips. I heard that. Yeah.
Threw the diaper just out the window.
Do you have the diaper derby? Where you put the
diaper genie?
Genie, right?
Yeah. That thing's essential.
Yeah.
It does.
It's gross when
seal.
you.
The problem is when it fills up, you don't notice.
So
it's like
gross.
Just a giant.
And there's like shit stains on the inside and just like chunks of shit and food, and it's tough seeing. Oh God. And Ryan Whitney's gonna be doing this in a couple of months. He's like fucking 45.
Well, and maybe
years old.
Clemmer. Clemmer's talking about having a kid when he's like 50.
But Clemmer will be doing none of that. Clemmer wants to have a little toy. He wants to have fun with the kid. Like, we'll take you to the baseball game and all that stuff. He doesn't realize there's like real things going on.
He needs to skip like 4 years, 5 years.
Yes.
7 years at least.
Yeah. How old? You're 2 and what'd you say?
2.5.
2. Yeah, you got a long way to go.
Yeah.
Only kid you can have?
Yeah.
You're done. Are you done?
Yeah.
Well, you don't
until she says.
Unless I'm informed otherwise.
You have 2, right?
8
months and 3.
It'll be 4 years.
You got so long to go.
Next week, yeah.
God. I would like I said, I like in blocks, but oh my God, I couldn't imagine at this point.
They're fun and small. They're fun.
It's great. It's great. Yo, you have fun. Jesus Christ. You ready to have a kid, Coleman?
Yeah. I mean, not like I need a girl first.
Well,
but,
yeah.
You know, but
surrogate.
No, I forget. It was maybe like a month ago or so. There was a weekend where I like looked at like dogs, and then I was like, what about adopting a kid? Like, what is that process like? And I was like, genuinely looking
by yourself.
Yeah, I was like, it'd be kind of cool to have like a little homie.
What are you doing today?
A little homie.
What?
What would the kid be doing right now?
Well, that's the problem. I mean,
Be daycare?
I was just curious, like how the process.
When you get paid.
You take care of them.
A couple hours, I would. That's true. How about the rest of the day when Coleman wants to fucking do drugs and play video games?
I wouldn't be doing that if I had a kid.
Going for your runs.
Can hire Jeeves or what's his name? The guy who put together the bed.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Dickens.
Dickens could do that.
Have
Yeah.
Dickens come in.
You can run with the kid once you get to a certain
Yeah.
age. Yeah. I did that with the kids. There you go. All right. Anything else, boys?
Nope.
All right. Oh, we got Simply Safe, right? Or is it BetterHelp today?
BetterHelp. Yeah.
Oh, we love Simply Safe. We also love BetterHelp. A lot of our lives are spent wishing we had more time. Do you feel like enough time on Earth, Robbie V? Do you feel like do you feel like we have a good enough run?
I hope so.
Yeah. Parents are how old? In their 70s?
They're
Late
in their
60s?
80s.
80s?
Yeah. My mom's 79 and my dad's going to be turning 80 in April. Whoa. Sorry.
So they had you when they were a little older?
Yeah.
Only child or no?
No, I have a sister.
You're the last one.
No, I'm the oldest.
Oh, so you were older when they had your sister?
Yeah.
Interesting.
I mean, I didn't react to it well. I ignored Laura for like 4 months, but
You did?
Yeah.
How much older are you? Can't be that much older.
2 years.
Do you know Laura?
Oh yeah.
Laura V is nice, yeah?
Laura V's nice. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Definitely.
Okay. She like you or no?
No.
I don't know. Does she have your personality?
You guys get along now.
Yeah, we.
They had their time.
It's difficult. Siblings are difficult. Do you have brothers and sisters or no?
I have a brother. He's 9 years younger. So good distance.
You get along with him or no?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We're good buddies.
You're good buddies?
Yeah.
Like he voluntarily spends time with you?
Sure.
It's
Well, he
amazing.
used to hang
Does
out.
he have kids or no?
No, he actually was a priest for some period of time.
Really?
Yeah, and now he's left the priesthood and is exploring other options.
Okay.
So
maybe Coleman should get to
No.
that. What?
That's not where I was going.
What were you
with
gonna
that
say?
look. I knew a teacher from my school that like was in the priesthood. Started
Well, it's a brutal life.
Well, he talked this woman.
Is that what he
through-
said? Yeah.
Yeah, it's tough. Plus, I don't think there were.
Where was he a priest, in this area or no?
In Chicago. And
Okay.
There are certainly parts of the Catholic Church he wasn't thrilled about.
Would you have liked to got married or no?
That's a big part of it.
Yeah, I think that's a huge, like all the pedophilia, all those jokes aside, like a lot of these, that's why a lot of these guys don't do it.
They bring it upon themselves. The
It's
church
so,
brings it upon
It's so
itself.
antiquated, this idea you have to be completely, it's so dumb. Like you can't fucking be married.
You can't be a woman.
Right, stupid. Yeah.
Yeah, it's tough.
Like, you have to fuck kids. Like these rules are nuts. Like at some point it's like, why do we have these rules? Right, Father Justin?
That's right.
Yes,
My
that'd be a
son.
good sitcom.
Father Justin.
Yes.
I gave him my blessing.
In all seriousness, the discussion yesterday was a little harrowing when three of you were talking. Among the three of you in this room, there was one remaining parent. I thought that was kind of heavy.
What do you mean? I'm a parent.
No, your parents.
Oh, Clemmer's
mom.
Oh, Clemmer's mom's a lone survivor.
Yeah, of the three of you.
That's true.
Like I was like,
yeah,
I was tugging at the heartstrings a little bit.
I know. Well, we got 8 remaining parents here, right? No, 2, 4, 6, 8. Both your folks are alive, right, Justin? Yeah, I met your
Yes.
mom. Where did I meet your parents?
The Wilbur.
The Wilbur. That's right. Let's just say Justin's mom has
we gotta watch that.
some Alice Shattuck going on. That
Gotta watch that cancer though. I'm getting
She
my
was.
My mom. I've never seen my mom drink.
She was.
That's not true.
Everyone
I've never
says
seen
that.
her drunk,
She was sloshed that night.
No, she wasn't.
Her and Polar were fucking hammered that night.
Oh yeah.
That was such a weird moment when Polar came up.
He's like, listen.
That was another Mutt moment. Was in between the two shows. So we were at the. I don't know if you guys were at the Wilbur show or not, but we had this like VIP thing like downstairs in like a bar. It was actually a pretty good setup.
Club. Yeah.
It's okay. And in between shows, Greg Polar's there. And like, I'm like, oh, it's good to see him. Like, I never see him. So we're talking. And like 30 seconds in, I'm like, oh, wait a minute. And then he's like, I just want you to know what you've done.
Oh, no.
Is like built a community here.
Oh, no.
Where, like,
my God.
people like just talk about you. And then you've made characters out of these people. Like, I just want you to be really proud about that. And I was like, oh, okay, he's had a few drinks. I swear to God, I thought, well, at least like I'm not going to hear him do that ever again. However, he just came up in the middle of the second show, remember?
Yes.
It made that speech.
It made a speech about how like even when like people like it's funny when like it's fucked up, and that's so awesome.
Yeah, it was like that, like Alice Shattuck. And you could tell the audience was like, what the fuck is going on here?
Audience was hammered. They were loving it.
Second show, they were hammered.
That's
yeah.
tough. I mean, Robbie V and I have had a few late night conversations after a few pops, but that's you got to know the other person's at that level.
You need to experiment with each other.
Yeah, just talks.
Okay. I know it's like you could.
He'll give speeches, about loyalty and
you will
things like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like a Jim Valvano type, without the cancer.
Yeah.
Like what? Like what's your if you were going like doing corporate speeches, what would your sort of your trademark line be?
Oh, I was just I was in Colorado, and
Colorado.
we were talking.
Yeah. Go ahead.
And I just said, it's important to be loyal. I said loyalty is everything. And then the words hung out there, and it was really heavy. And then the people across the in the other campsite said, "Shut the fuck up." You know,
Yeah.
it's like 3 a.m.
Sure.
But that's my thing. Is loyalty. You
It's
gotta be
everything.
loyal. It is everything.
So that's why you're kind of down on Visionless Dave.
No, VD. No, I'm not down. He's just
But he wasn't loyal to Daver, though. Or was he being loyal in a way by making him pay his debt? Do you feel I'm a loyal guy?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, you paused.
Oh,
Is Danny a loyal guy?
Yeah, he is.
Been loyal to you?
Absolutely.
I was inspired by that speech in Colorado. And
Were you there for that?
He was the one.
Oh,
you
you were together in Colorado.
He was
Where in Colorado?
At Estes Park.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah, we drove cross country.
The two of you?
With my dad. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, with your old man?
Yeah.
The three of you?
Yep.
Just the three of you?
Just the three of us.
Oh.
In a 2001 Dodge Intrepid. Stopped, saw some baseball games along the way.
Colorado's a great state to drive through.
Gorgeous.
My favorite state to drive through when the weather's good. When the weather's bad, it's tough. When the weather's good, it's the best state to drive through, I think. And like Montana, Wyoming. I like that stretch too.
Gorgeous.
Can't beat it. Maybe the three of us will go at some point.
I mean, that'd be great. That'd be great content.
What ballparks?
We went to a Royals game, right? Went to Kaufman.
Royals Kaufman.
Did you go to Coors?
Not that trip.
No, we missed him by a day.
No.
It's okay. I wasn't overwhelmed by the Coors.
I went to game 3 of the 07 series. Yeah.
Okay.
That was
Yeah,
a good experience.
We went to Wrigley and then we went to we were physically there for Comiskey.
No, we went to a game.
Yeah.
We went to a White Sox game.
We
Drunk?
had, no, I mean
we did White
the night
Sox Cubs in
before.
the same day.
Yeah.
Cubs afternoon game, White
Gotcha.
Sox. No, we were pretty sober for that. That was
good.
Well,
we're on our best behavior.
We did we did the White Sox the day after the Cubs.
All right, well.
Let's not get too bogged down this year.
Oh,
I
no.
appreciate you being the ombudsman for that trip.
Yeah, no problem.
BetterHelp.com/Kirk10, BETTERHELP.com/Kirk10. I think Danny needs that more than Robbie.
Probably true.
A little PTSD, war,
Yeah.
people you killed.
Second butthole I now have.
Yes, that's right. The whole like Zero Dark 30, put that guy in that
in the
closet there or whatever it was. Yes. Did you ever torture anybody or no?
No, I was the one being tortured.
Okay. I would say your conversations with them were probably torture. I'm surprised they didn't bring you in and have you tell stories.
They didn't need a waterboard. They didn't need a waterboard anymore.
Guys, like, just give me the fucking waterboard, please. I'll tell you whatever you want.
I'm auditioning to be the third drip.
He's telling you would fit in on the drip show. You could be a guest drip.
I really want to be.
The three of you should essentially
It's a great
just
show.
rotate Quantum Kirk and drip like two.
Actually, yeah, because those guys could both pull off Quantum Kirk.
2 seconds.
Yeah.
Who's a bigger? Let me ask you a tough question. Who's a bigger drip, John or Patrick?
John or you mean
John Warren or Patrick Ford? Right? Am I right?
Yeah. I just Patrick. Pat's the bigger drip.
I mean, he's the drip lord,
and I mean that in all.
That's a compliment.
It's the voice does it for me, and I mean
that
this
nasally.
Yeah, like
he's a loser.
So
I like him,
but he has that past.
That makes it even more intriguing. Though.
Yeah, he's turned his back on
true.
that.
Yeah.
But that guy is still in his body.
His journey to
somewhere.
drip. Well, yeah, he's because he's like a maverick throwing diapers out the window. But
Right,
then he
that's what I'm
turns
saying.
around.
He's a bad boy.
He was giving speeches last night about how parking arms cost $2,200 and people keep ramming them and they have to keep replacing them.
Oh.
And then he went on. It was very interesting. At least 10 minutes on claims per 10,000 man hour. On for.
See, I actually find that interesting.
I thought it was great. Like I like that
I'm gonna
show
listen to that.
unironically.
Do you think that John and Warren is not even in this class as a drip?
See, John. I think that they're perfectly positioned in that show because John is a
John
little
the
bit
cool
more,
guy on the show?
A little bit.
Yeah.
He's got the cool microphone. He's a little bit more the alpha.
He's
and
young,
he's got
but-
his signature intro every week, which he switches up.
Yes, I've heard this.
So we have to see his one this week. I thought was quite excellent. So we'll have to see if he can sustain that.
Okay, good. And the drip lords, we'll see them in Maine. You say something, Justin, or no?
We did get a message from Justin's Plaything asking if they can if I can watch them during the show tomorrow.
You think that's probably not an actual kid, though?
I don't know. Maybe the at Justin Sex Toy 2 might turn it off a little bit.
See, I'm just trying to be a good person here. You know, like I'm trying to help somebody out.
I think it's very magnanimous of you.
Yeah.
Like this guy has said, offer accepted to babysit my 2-month-old. 29 minutes ago, he sent that to me. Kirk
Actually,
Min Show.
2 months is good because they might just sleep the whole time.
Yeah, but I would be excited. I love kids. So why don't you reach out to him, Justin?
Gotcha.
Bring the 2-month-old in tomorrow.
I mean, you want a kid that's mobile?
No, not around here.
Yeah,
that seems
that's-
like it's dangerous. And John from Scranton actually scares me because he probably does have heroin with him and crack cocaine.
Do you think Mike ever held a child?
Mike Geary?
Yeah.
He'd be nervous.
He'd be
too.
very nervous. Yeah. I mean, he could sit down and yeah. I don't think Mike wants to have kids.
He said multiple times it's because he doesn't want to pass on his eye thing.
I don't think it's that. I just think he's like very into like his
Should
world,
adopt.
like comedy and traveling and eating and stuff. Like he doesn't want to have a kid.
You think he's
It
really
would make for
traveling?
a funny bit.
Like going like comedy and shit. Like I think Mike is in the like, which is not a bad thing. It's like you know, I think that's if you don't want to have kids, you shouldn't have kids. You know, I don't think. Do you want to have kids, Justin?
Maybe in like 10 years.
Yeah.
But who's going to carry on the legacy of the Blind Mike project?
That's tough. That's going to be tough. BlindMike.net, by the way. Go subscribe. Anyway, BetterHelp.com/Kirk10, BetterHelp.com/Kirk10. We're back tomorrow at 9:30.
Yes.
That's it for the week, right? What's that, Justin?
I thought you said 9 because you're doing.
Oh, it's the fucking unnamed tomorrow, which we haven't done yet this week. That's right. So 9 o'clock tomorrow?
Yep.
Sounds good.
9 o'clock tomorrow with Mike and John from Scranton.
John and a baby.
Probably like 8 babies here, I would think. We'll probably have a bunch of babies here tomorrow. I would
Let him
think.
loose. I bet John's good with kids.
John from Scranton?
Yeah.
Never know.
It seems unlikely to me.
I mean, you can smoke and take care of kids at the same time.
I guess. I mean, maybe this kid, the kid could take a nap on his nose or something. I don't know. I mean, if the kids, he probably has some downers to put them to sleep. Don't you think?
That's true.
He'll have some mix for them, God knows. All right, well, boys, thank you very much. You're welcome here anytime. Do you enjoy your first experience?
Yeah, it was great.
What do you think? Should he come back, do you think, Justin, or no?
Definitely.
I like the Robbie V experience.
I do too.
Robbie and Danny are like, there's chemistry there.
There's more to that friendship too.
Yeah, there's some darkness, I think. You guys have definitely shared a woman at some point.
At the same time?
Yes.
Definitely not.
Same girlfriend at some point?
No.
No common, no, nothing?
We've operated in different romantic circles.
Yeah.
The high school part's probably a big part of that.
Because I went to all boys school.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. This guy was slaying in high school.
Yeah.
Right? Am I right?
No.
You didn't do well?
What?
Well, I did well in high school. I mean,
not really.
What do you mean? What high school did you go to then?
I went to Chapel Hill, Chauncey Hall in Waltham.
Right down the street.
Oh, right over by Bentley, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to commute from Hingham to every day.
Ooh, that's a shitty commute, no?
It was fun.
Not that bad?
It was, you know.
You play sports?
Yeah, I played basketball.
Play basketball?
Yeah. I played senior year varsity. It was good.
Yeah. Are they a good basketball school or no? Small, right?
It was small. So that year they had a kid come in from Lawrence. He was doing a post grad year, and he was unbelievable.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was crazy.
From Lawrence Mass?
Yeah, Lawrence Mass.
Oh, okay. Yeah. He went to college and played or no?
Yeah, I believe he went to Merrimack after.
Okay, there you go. All right. Anything else from you, Coleman?
No. Should be
Okay.
about it.
You guys got work to do?
Yep.
Go do it. All right. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Goodbye.